What is going on, guys? Welcome to Retro Crunch, your number one source for retro pop culture news. Let me know if you guys can hear me out there in retro land. We're going to be stuck in the 90s tonight, so all night, 90s talk, 90s trivia, 90s baby. So let me know if you can hear me, if you can see me, if everything seems to be synced okay. Not a whole lot I can do about it, even if it's not, but besides like stopping the stream and hoping for next week. But all right, so we got some people popping up in here. What's the quiz topic tonight, RC? It's going to be 90s, so it's all 90s. So 90s movies, TV, games, toys, pretty much all of it. So it's all on the table. It's just 90s, baby. We're going to be doing the 90s. So glad to have you guys here. Glad to be here with y'all, and hopefully we have a really good time tonight. I'm a little bit bummed. One of my buddies on YouTube has a retro channel, Retro Days. You guys have probably heard of him. Man, I was supposed to be on a game that he had today, and I was so busy, had so many things going on. I totally forgot about it. So yeah, hopefully you guys have had a chance to go over to his site and check it out and get to play the game that he has on YouTube. It's actually an interactive game, but anyway, sorry RD, wasn't able to make it to the game this week. But the rest of you guys, hope y'all are doing well. Welcome to Retro Crunch. We're going to be doing 90s trivia. We're going to have 30 trivia questions throughout the night. Probably take us a couple hours to play because I like the banter a little bit in between. And for the most part, this YouTube channel is about retro news and nostalgia and pop culture from the 70s, 80s, and 90s. So if you're new here, definitely hit the subscribe. If you're new here and you like Discord, the Discord link is in the description down below. And with that, I think we'll start getting started. We're almost at the 5-minute mark. So at 5 minutes, this is where we have our in-school suspension, if you will, or you get to go see the principal if you don't make it to class on time. And class starts in approximately 30 seconds. So first thing I'll be doing is roll call to make sure we got all of the usual suspects here in the channel. And then we'll get started from there. So let's see. Let me jump back a little bit, see what kind of questions we got. RC, you missed a good one. Yeah, man. Tonight I'm going to party like it's 1999. I remember where I was in 1999. I was actually at work. It sucked. Actually, it really sucked because I wanted to be able to go out and party in 1999, and I was stuck at work while everybody else was freaking out about Y2K and thinking that the whole world was going to crash. So people were partying extra hard on that night. But I interviewed Stephen Tobolowsky about that movie. Which movie? All right, we got a new subscriber. What is up, Tyshawn Smith? Welcome to the stream. Retro roll call in the house. I like that. We're going to have to try to remember to use that, Steve. Just like I like to use Ready, Set, Go Stad, that old Joey Baseball got me doing. I'm going to try to remember that retro roll call. I also played 90s video games. I played 90s video games a lot. I didn't think I'd make it tonight as my wife and I's anniversary, but plans changed. Dude, the guy broke up with his... No, I'm joking. He postponed his anniversary to be able to come on here and do the stream with me, man. Dude, come on, Purple. That's dedication, man. That's what I like to hear. I love it. I love it. Matter of fact, Purple Epic Icon is getting a silver star. The first one I'm giving out tonight. I got one in reserve that I owe somebody. But the first one going out tonight is going to go to Purple Epic Icon. So I will put it over there on the board right there. So just so you guys know, Purple got the first one. I joined the Army in 99. Oh, man. Yeah, I'll bet people were probably even in the Army freaking out about it. About the Y2K bug. Or it ended up being nothing. Where is the Fort Max? The Fort Max is still in the box. I wish I had an original Fort Max, but I don't. All right, you guys already got me off track, man. It's already 7 minutes in, and I haven't done roll call. So let's start roll call, and then we will get caught up in some of the stuff you guys are talking about in the chat And around the 15-minute mark, we're actually going to start the trivia. Let's see. Moonbeam in the house. Yay, I'm first. Yes, you're first. You know what? You've been doing a really good job about that, Moonbeam. Getting here first pretty much last couple weeks, I think. Michael Virgo in the house. DJ's Retro Arcade. Ah, okay. So I see you've changed your name a little bit. All right. So I guess you're going to specifically concentrate on just like retro games, which pretty much is what you do anyway. But let's see. Sadie Cat, how's it going? Q Magnificent. Q the Great. Let's see who else we got. Oh, I'm definitely in here. See, y'all can see me in the chat. I want my slaw. I want my coleslaw. Bondservant for Jesus. How are you doing? Newfie. What's up, Newfie? Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you here, man. Let's see. William Lightborn. What's up, Will? How's it going? How's it going with you, man? Steve Pelt. My second recipient tonight of a silver star. Wow. You get a sticker. I'm going to put it on the wall right now. We got 2 out there right now. So 2 people got silver stickers. It is Retro Crunch time. Yes. Doing our retro roll call right now. Purple Epic Icon. What is up, my brother? Let's see. I want to make sure I don't miss anybody. Even the guys that are way back in the class, probably, you know, dipping or smoking something or flirting with the girls back in the back. Alan Woodward, what is up, man? Extreme Wreck 2000. Cameron Parks. Hey, welcome to the stream, Cameron. Good to have you here. Catherine Curtis. Hey, Catherine, how's it going? I'm an 80s baby, but 90s child. I love the 90s. Then you actually might do pretty good on some of these. I'd say the people that are like, that were in their teens and older, they're probably going to do a lot better than some of the people that were really young or were really old. They might not even remember it. Yes, it's a 90s night. Desiree. What is going on, Desiree? Good to have you here. Celestial Star. Hey, Celestial. Make sure I'm not missing anybody. If I am, you can yell at me later. Sucks. I heard I missed out on Video Games Week. Jace Doe, you missed out, man. You missed it last week. We did video games. Again, the Fort Max, man. The Fort Max. Present, but I have to leave soon. Sorry, RC. Can't stay tonight. All right, Jetsons. That's okay. That's all right. Good to have you here anyway. Glad you came and hung out with us for a little bit and said hi. And you're not late for class, so that's the most important thing. Narmiachos. What's up, Nermi? Nermi in the house. My first time here. Catherine, cool. Well, welcome to the stream. I do it every week on Fridays. At least for now. John Garcia. Hey, man. What is up, John? 25 people in the stream. It is about time to start getting ready for our trivia. We've got about 3.5 minutes. I was 23 when the 90s ended. That's a good age to have a good memory of what, you know, all those good 90s shows were. Because if you were 23, you probably liked both the kids and the adult stuff. That seems to be the case, you know? I mean, people in their 20s, they kind of sometimes still enjoy a lot of the old stuff. Hell, people in their 40s still love the old stuff. I love cartoons and all that good stuff still. I still love, hell, I collect toys. I mean, you know, well, 80s toys. I'm not into the new crap. I call it crap. Unless it's retro. If it's retro, it ain't crap. It's great. Even if it is crap, it's still great. So, born in 85, playing Skyrim. You know, that I've never played it, but I know a lot of friends who have, and they seem to love that game. I'm currently playing the Back to the Future games. I downloaded them off of Steam, and I'm going through them. Can I get a silver star for my birthday yesterday? Michelle, what is up? Welcome to the stream. You get to go straight to the principal's office for being late. And then I'll give you a silver star when you get back. Happy birthday, Michelle. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you again. Nigma. What is up, Nigma? Nigma, our resident guru, man. Nigma was born in 85. I would say you should know some 90s stuff pretty well. 32 at the turn of the millennium. Born in 86. We got a lot of 80s babies in here. Wow. Man, you guys are going to rock it on the 90s stuff, man. The 80s kids or the 80s babies are going to rock it on the 90s stuff. They should anyway. If you don't, I'll be highly disappointed in you. And I'll send the rest of y'all's asses to the principal's office next. I graduated in 96, so 80s and 90s rock. Yes, MB. What is up? Welcome to the stream. How's it going, MB? Badre Bally. Man, say that one 10 times. Or what is, no, 3 times fast. Badre Bally. See, I already messed it up. All right. So I think that we're pretty much caught up on everybody. Was there any questions that I missed? ROM hacks were a thing in the 90s. I believe they started somewhere around 96, maybe 95. Yeah, I kind of remember that stuff. In the 90s, man, I was out working and I didn't spend a lot of time gaming in the 90s. It wasn't until my career really like kind of came into fruition and, you know, I kind of got more steady in my work that I started getting back into gaming. All right, let's see. Please, but I have to leave. Oh yeah, I already talked to you. RC running behind. Was I? I thought I was pretty much on time. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm running behind on the roll call. See, I'm going backwards now. I'm all messing everything up. Fun fact: 1999 was actually the year the first ever Sonic 1 ROM hack was ever made. I believe it was a Sonic 1 beta hoax of sorts. Interesting. Kid Chameleon, Doom Troopers. Yeah, those are some of those I haven't played, but Mega Man X, great game. All right, we're done with our retro roll call, guys. So it is about that time. PC games ruled in the 90s. PC games in the 90s were really, really good, man. But they were just coming into their stride. I don't think that I don't know, man. I think that's a tough argument. You know, you retro gamers, y'all might know, but for me, I thought that that the 80s kind of had the hooks in really well. And I thought the 90s were just kind of the beginning of that new evolution in like the 3D graphics and those graphics that were more animated. So I mean, I guess you could say the 90s was the beginning of it. Yeah, I mean, I can see the argument, but I think the mid 2000s started killing it. All right. Anyone remember Doom going freeware? No, I don't remember that. Where's my silver star, RC? DJ. I gave it to you a minute ago, man. I think. We have 3 silver stars right now. Purple, he's got a silver star because he broke off his wedding just to be here. No, I'm joking. He actually postponed his anniversary to be here, though. That's a pretty big deal. I mean, what am I doing? Why am I giving you just a silver star for something like that? That's just ridiculous. That's just dumb. Okay. Purple, I'm taking your silver star away. You get a gold star. I mean, come on, man. You deserve it. Anyway, then we got DJ. He gets the silver star because he had a question right last week that, I don't know, I guess I screwed up on. I mean, you know. It's those 80s acid flashbacks. No, I'm joking. Oh, hey, what's up, Joey? You're in the house. And then we got Michelle. She gets a silver star, you know, just because she's cool. No, it was her birthday yesterday. So she just turned 21. Rock on. Oh, God. So Joey's in the house. Joey, I think I showed you this last week. You know, your favorite movie of all time. Yeah, Ghost Dad. Picked that up off of eBay, baby. Picked it up in the shrink wrap. Never open. Don't have to be kind of rewind because it's already rewound. Okay, 16 minutes in. It is time to it is time to start. We're coming up for the anniversary of the crash. Yeah, I guess right. I was 21 when I got married. 21 years. Wow. You have a long way to go before you get paroled. Is there a 90s trivia night? That's tonight. Tonight is 90s trivia. 90s trivia, baby. Right here. We're doing 90s trivia tonight. I had a crush on Pamela Anderson. You and me both. Holy smokes, man. When she was on Baywatch and when she was on, what was it? The Tool Time show? I forgot the name of it, but that show. All right. So we are switching over to another screen because we are about to start trivia night. So here we go. All right. So for you guys who've never been here, basically I'll pop up a question on the screen. I'll give you guys, around 30 seconds or so to figure out what the answer is. Hopefully you're not Googling it. Hopefully you're answering it without Googling it. But anyway, so yeah, I'll pop the question up there and read it off and then give you guys a little bit of time. And then I'll pop the answer up and we'll see who gets it first. Sorry, need to take a drink. I don't talk this much during a whole week, so when I get on here for one day, it's almost all this pent up frustration that I get out of my system. Let's see, someone said, did you know that the last Atari 2600 game was Acid Drop, released in '92? No, I didn't know that. Did not know that. All right. Okay, guys, so are you guys ready? We are about to pop the question. You like that purple? We're about to pop the question. So are you guys ready to go? Hope you all are ready. Because here we go with question number 1. Hopefully it pops up right on your mark. Get set. Joey Baseball says, Ghost Dad. Gunnar and Matthew are the first names for what band? All right, question number 1. Gunnar and Matthew are the first names for what band? Type your answer in the comment section, and whoever gets it right, I'll give you a hug after the show, but you got to wear your mask. We got some people answering in. The Archies? Oh, are you talking about the Archie comics? Oh, man. There's a lot of people that got this one. Holy cow, we got some closet fans in here. We got a bunch of closet fans in here. All right, so let's find out what the answer is to question number 1. And the answer is Nelson. So they are brothers, and they're from the band Nelson. Let's find out who got this correct first. On your mark, it's set. There, yeah. Yeah, Joey, I did it. The 90s trivia game is glowing. Holy cow. Interesting. Okay, so it looks like even though Will put an S on the end, it looks like Will got that one first. So the answer is not AC/DC, Michael. I like your answer, man, but you're way, way off base. Good answer, Iceman. All right. So Will got that one. All right. I still like Nelson. I like that. That's a good band. All right. So are y'all ready for question number 2? Let's get caught back up. I feel stupid I didn't know this. Hey, there's going to be a ton on here you probably won't know. All right. So question number 2. Some of these are kind of hard. Some of them are kind of easy. So hopefully you guys enjoy these questions. Question number 2. What company is the producer of the Beanie Babies? What company is the producer of the Beanie Babies? I remember the Beanie Babies. I had some. I had a duck. I think I didn't really collect like all of them. I have the, or I used to have the one that was like a Irish one. That one was cool. I had the one that looked like it had the U.S. flag on it, but they were both bears. I had the duck from McDonald's, I think. Let's see. We got a lot of people answering this one too. Good. Man, we got some 80s babies, 90s kids up in here. Y'all gonna get a lot of these right. All right. So, what company is the producer of the Beanie Babies? And the answer is Thai. So, if you remember Thai, they actually had a little heart on the Beanie Baby, had a little tag. And I remember that people were collecting them. Hell, I think people still collect the Beanie Babies, even though back in the 90s, everybody thought they were going to be worth a whole lot of money. And for a little while they were, because some of them were really hard to find and they were really collectible. But after a while, the passion and the interest just kind of faded away. But yeah, you did not want to tear that tag off. You wanted to make sure that thing was as pristine as you could keep it. They even sold these little plastic cases that you could put over the tag to make sure that it didn't get damaged. It's kind of crazy. Did you know that the Beanie Babies actually started in the 80s? Also, I believe it was Thai that made them. Oh, well, if they started in the 80s, you know, that's cool, but this is 90s Night, and they were produced by Thai, according to my sources, in the 90s. Money Hungry Corporate America. The world's largest manufacturer of plush dolls. Wow. All right, so who got that one first? Let's find out who got it. Will, that's your second one, Will. You only get 3 tonight, man. You only get 3. No, I'm joking. I'm kidding. Just don't get 3 in a row. Will got the second one. All right, good job, man. All right. So, question number 3. What does FUBU stand for? Tell me, guys, what does FUBU stand for? Very popular in the 90s and even rolling into the 2000s. It became defunct basically, but it ultimately started to become popular again. FUBU. Hope y'all like the jams. 80s and 90s synthwave. Oh, some of y'all got it. Some of y'all know this one. I know what FUBAR stands for. Is it FUBU beyond all recognition? We all are TARFU too. I have no idea what that one means. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, you're right. Joey, we might have to play Who Let the Dog Out, because I think that's Will's favorite song, or it's like one of them. I know for a fact it's in Will's top 5 favorite songs of all time. Who Let the Dogs Out. I know for a fact he loves that song. So if you guys ever meet him in person, if you happen to meet Will, definitely, you know, pick up the CD for him or something. He loves Who Let the Dogs Out. I kid. I think he actually hates it. All right. So I think someone said Will got that one. Let's find out. Oh, it was. Okay, Will, you're in timeout. You're getting all of them. All right. Will got the third one. Good job, man. And then Joey came up right behind him. Ooh, it looks like Joey got a little upset that Will beat him. I think that's what it is. I think Joey was upset that he just barely and narrowly got beat by Will for the answer. For us, by us. All right. So, FUBU, as you all know, is for us, by us. So, there we go. Very popular brand in the 90s. Good job. Good job. No problem. I'm kidding, man. Oh, yeah. Oh, Nermi. Yeah. Is it still around today? Yeah. Matter of fact, the guy on Shark Tank, I think he owns FUBU. I forgot the guy's name. One of the guys on Shark Tank. He's the owner of FUBU. All right. Question number 4. What is the athlete FLO-JO'S full name? So there's a Olympic athlete named FLO-Jo, and extremely popular. She is a track athlete. And what is her full name? Let's see if you guys can get it. Don't Worry, Be Happy, and Achy Breaky Heart as well. Yeah. Man, I actually liked Achy Breaky Heart. I was one of those band campers that really liked that song. I don't know. I like some stupid songs. Like that song Friday, that one girl sings. She got trolled so hard for that song, but I love that song. I don't know why. It's Friday, Friday. That ought to be my theme song. What am I thinking? I should play that for you guys every Friday when the stream starts. Nah, they'll probably hit me with the copyright thing, and then the stream will get cut off. We got a couple people getting it, or coming in here. Dude, where's Nigma, man? Like, Nigma's supposed to be in here, like, rocking out, and he's not answering any of them. I need somebody to put Will in his place for a little bit. Just let him know who's boss, you know what I'm saying? All right, so what is the athlete FLO-JO'S full name? Some of y'all might remember this as Florence Griffith Joyner. Yeah, she's amazing, man. Attractive too. Florence Griffith Joyner. You know, if you're into athletic women, FLO-Jo had it going on. I'm still here. I just don't know any of these questions. Oh, okay. Oh, guys, we found Nigma's kryptonite. We found his kryptonite. It's 90s stuff. Nah, I kind of remembered that, but I forgot whether it was 80s or 90s that you were better at. I remember we did 90s a couple of weeks ago, and you were knocking them out of the park, man. Nigma's hiding. Rip FLO-Jo. Enigma is an 80s kid, clearly. Yup. The original or the annoying orange parody? I'll be a bit late every night if that was the theme. That's why I would start the theme song after about 15 minutes in. I'll catch you off guard. I'll be like, hey, has anybody seen Michelle? And I'll be like, bam, Friday. Yep. Okay. Florence Griffith Joyner. Oh, who got that one? Who got it? Good job, Steve. Good job for answering it second. Right behind Will, who didn't get the memo. All right. Florence Dolores Griffith Joyner. Is that real? Is there a Dolores in there too? Whoa, we got a super chat from and a new subscriber. Holy crap, back to back. So Narmi said, hold on, Carlos Lomax, welcome to the stream and welcome to the channel, and thanks for subscribing, man. Appreciate it. Narmi says, when was the very first episode of Monday Night Raw? I know for a fact, dude, I know this for a fact. Like, I don't know the exact day, but I know for a fact it was on a Monday. Like, 100%. I know for a fact it was on a Monday. But I don't know. It was in the 90s. Oh, some people are saying that they know the year. Awesome. 1993. That was not a trivia question. That was Nermy's trivia question. But you don't get points for it. Okay. Question number 5. A show about FBI agent Dale Cooper. Name the TV show. A show about FBI agent Dale Cooper. I'll be honest and admit I've seen some of these episodes, but it was so whacked out that, man, I don't know. I just could not get into it. Couldn't get into it. Oh, come on, Steve. That was a funny joke, man. Come on. That's my way of saying I don't know the answer, but I'm going to have a smart A answer anyway. I'm like, you know what? I got a way I can answer this that'll make me sound like I know exactly what I'm talking about. Hey, Scott, I'm working, but I just wanted to say hi. Lenny, what is up, brother? That's another one of my friends who has a YouTube channel. That's what I love about YouTube, man. You know, before I started a channel, or maybe when I first started a channel, I was hearing about people would make YouTube friends. And I always thought that was weird. I was like, how do you make YouTube friends? YouTube friends? And come to find out, that stuff actually happens. Lenny Lucky, he has a retro YouTube channel where he talks a lot about like 60s, 70s, and 80s like TV shows. That's kind of his shtick. But he does talk about movies and stuff too. But he gives a lot of like interesting history on some of those old shows. So if you like that stuff, definitely go check his channel out. I subscribed to him when he only had maybe around 100 subscribers, I think. And I think it's got like around 1,800 now. All right, so a show about FBI agent Dale Cooper. What is the name of the show? Let's find out who got this one right. Twin Peaks. So as I was saying a little bit earlier, this is like a show that I know I've watched a few episodes, and I think it was more shock and awe kind of thing. Like, what in the heck am I watching? But I never really gave it a try. But there's like a cult following of this show, Twin Peaks. Some people really, really like it, and they had a remake of it that I don't know. I think it only lasts like one season, maybe. But it's one of those that's on my list to check out. It's just like really low on my list. Noisy RC with the crunch. Oh yeah, you can hear me crunching my ice. Holy crap! Never watched Twin Peaks. Yeah. I'm kind of the same way, except I did see a few episodes. I just never, really got into it. Oh, okay. Let's find out. Yeah, looks like Enigma got that one. All right, good job. Way to unseat Will from winning that one. All right. Whoa, we got hold on. The first Monday Night Raw was actually on a Tuesday. It was preempted by an encore presentation of Ghost Dad that had played earlier that Monday. The ratings were so good. They showed the movie again. So stupid. Oh my God. You made me laugh, dude. Like snorting laughing. Oh my gosh. All right. Agent Fox Mulder was on it. Played a cry. What show is that? Whoa. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Anyway, all right. So Enigma got Twin Peaks. All right. Question number 6. People magazine made his day by voting him the sexiest gentleman over 50. This was in the 90s. And People magazine named him the sexiest gentleman over 50. Or, yeah, the sexiest gentleman over 50. Do you like elevator action? Isn't that a video game? I think you should add Mighty Max to your to-watch list, and maybe, oh Lord, Akazukin Cha-Cha as well. Prepare to read subtitles for the latter, though. Those are really cool 90s cartoons. Mighty Max, I already know about that one, but the other one, yeah. Not sure about that one. All right. People Magazine made his day by voting him the sexiest gentleman of the 50s. And the answer is Clint Eastwood. Go ahead. Make my day. I know y'all remember that. Come on. Let's see who got this one first. Do you like New York Father the Hero? I don't know what that is. Do you like NY Father the Hero? Q Magnificent, I don't know what that is. But the winner is Nigma Ram. Good job, Nigma. Good job. All right, question number 7. Phoebe Cates and Zach Galligan sequel movie. Oh, the Phoebe Cates and Zach Galligan sequel movie. I need the full title. Give me the full title. Phoebe Cates and Zach Galligan. Is that how you say his name? Galligan? Sequel movie. What is the full title? There we go. Upside your head. Okay. Something Arnold would say. Oh yeah, definitely. That is definitely something Arnold would say. Arnold had probably some of the best one-liners in all of the 80s and 90s. I mean, his one-liners were great. I swear the guy just like sat back trying to come up with these good one-liners. He had some good ones. I mean, who had better ones than Arnold? Come on, seriously. All right, Phoebe Cates and Zach Galligan sequel movie. I need the full title. Let's see what the answer is. The answer is Gremlins 2, The New Batch. Dang, let's see who got that one. I think I saw a little earlier. Nigma. All right, there we go. I think Nigma is tied with Will now, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, a bunch of you guys got it. Great movie. Not as good as the first, but still a good movie. I like Gremlins 2. Gremlins 3, man, if they ever do decide to make it. Man. I don't know if Gremlins 2 got a NES game. You retro gamers here might be able to answer that one. Okay. What are we on? Question number 8. In 1990, these two totally awesome teenage time travelers were transported into a CBS cartoon series. This is an easy one. This is for anyone up for grabs. And just so you guys remember, speed up your stream every once in a while, just to make sure that that you're caught up, so you hear the questions when I'm actually reading them, and you're not like a minute or two behind, or even seconds behind. It'll help you answer the question a little quicker. Dance with somebody. In 1990, these two totally awesome teen time travelers were transported into a CBS cartoon series. And let's find out who got this one. Bill and Ted. We're waiting on Bill and Ted 3 to be coming out pretty soon. I just did a recent stream on my Discord where we got to see some of the Bill and Ted stuff. It was really cool. So, oh yeah, if you're into Discord, I actually have a Discord server. Free of charge, doesn't cost anything. I don't have a Patreon, and I do Discord for, you know, those fellow retro lovers who want to be able to hang out, like, you know, when we're not on the stream and want to talk about retro stuff. And it's down in the description down below. So let's see who got this. Let's see who got this one. Let's see. Oh, yeah, you got it. So Steve Pelt goes, Enigma will run away with the trivia night as well. And then he gets it right after that. Enigma's got 4 now. Jace was a little after him. Okay, who here remembers Tamagotchis? Oh, we all remember Tamagotchis. How's it going, Jade? Welcome to the stream. Good to have you here. All right, so question number 9. Claire's 17-year-old cousin Pam left her family to move in with this TV family. Claire's 17-year-old cousin Pam left her family to move in with this TV family. A little more of that synthwave music going on. Man, a lot of y'all got that last Bill and Ted one. Holy cow. What's up, Keith Tarada? Welcome to the stream. Christopher Eubanks, welcome to the stream. Got some new faces in here, or people who are actually, you know, doing a little bit of chatting in the stream. Good to have y'all here. I need to do another cartoon night. I'm going to need to do some 80s and 90s cartoon trivia pretty soon. It's going to be coming up on the list again pretty soon. So Claire's 17-year-old cousin Pam left her family to move in with this TV family. And the answer is the HUXTABLES. Y'all remember the HUXTABLES from the Cosby Show? That's what show it's from. Some of y'all are like naming TV shows. All right, Will got that one. Good job, man. Remember Blockbuster? Heck yeah. What I heard there was a news story about Blockbuster recently. I think I actually posted on Twitter about it. I'm trying to remember what I wrote. Oh, I remember what it was. So Blockbuster, they haven't been on their Twitter feed in like, I think it's been years. And then all of a sudden, the Blockbuster Twitter account like comes in and just says something like, just checking in. And that was all they wrote. And then they left. Didn't reply or respond. They were just like, hey, I'm still here. Letting you guys know that Blockbuster's still around. I thought that was kind of funny. Anyway. My local McDonald's used to be a Blockbuster, so that's cool until Netflix became popular. Oh, wow. Man, McDonald's, they bought a Blockbuster. Interesting. I'll never forgive Claire for spoiling Old Yeller for me. Come on. Everybody knew about Old Yeller. And if you don't know about Old Yeller, I'm going to let Moonbeam spoil it for you. I'm not going to spoil it for you. Did I know Arnold is in the WWE Hall of Fame? No, I didn't know that. Why is he in the WWE Hall of Fame? They have it set up now so you can rent the last Blockbuster for a Ultimate 90s sleepover. Oh my gosh. So I'll tell you guys something real quick. So I was supposed to go stay the night in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre house. It's actually about 2 hours from me. And there was this deal where you could go stay the night in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre house. I mean, the actual one from the first movie. And I actually had paid. I was all getting ready to do it. It was actually supposed to happen in, I think it was in maybe, I can't remember if it was April or July. But anyway, they canceled it because of COVID. I got my money back, but I was going to go stay the night. We were going to stay up all night watching Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies, and we were going to do tours of the house. We could stay anywhere in the house. It was going to be awesome, but I ended up not getting to do it. So, and that's a 70s, 80s sleepover right there, man. And it was going to be with total strangers. I didn't even know any of these people. So that was going to make it even weirder or crazier. But it was going to be 10 of us in this house together alone. And we were going to have a Texas Chainsaw Massacre barbecue as well. Anyway, just thought I'd tell y'all that it was crazy. It was crazy. But I ended up not getting to do it because they canceled it because of COVID. Anyway, all right. Question number 10. George Romero's remake of a 1968 zombie classic. George Romero's remake of a 1968 zombie classic. Because he worked with WWF and was on SmackDown, where he punched out Triple H. Holy cow. And he got to be in the Hall. That's dumb. Nah, I wouldn't put him in the Hall of Fame for that. That's almost like letting anybody go into the Hall of Fame. And just because he's a superstar actor, I swear that was probably the only reason they did that. Ghost Dad. I'm going to give Narmiachios like a quarter of a point for answering that. Number 10, George Romero's remake of a 1968 zombie classic. And this is a phenomenal movie, by the way. Oh, man, I love it. Sorry, pumping my knuckles. All right. The answer to number 10 is, what the heck? It ain't Zaxxon. Did I not fix this one? Let's fix it right now. That's definitely the answer to one of last week's. That's funny. Let me move it over. All right. Answer number 10. Night of the Living Dead. There you go. See how quick that was? Y'all remember the question last week? I asked what brick wall did the video game have the plane fly over? Yeah, I know. Hey, you know what? Budget cuts. Just like my man Lenny Lucky says. I'm a one-man show, so I'm able to have a couple mistakes. All right. So, Night of the Living Dead. Let's see who got this one right. I better check these answers before I show them. Man. All right. My mom said there's lots of cities around here with power out. We obviously have power. Talking about Inland Empire in Southern California. Oh, you're in California? I was in the Blockbuster World Video Game Championship in 1994, and I got third place. Hold on. What? Are you Dr. Disrespect? Is DJ Dr. Disrespect? Or were you there with Dr. Disrespect? Yes, I played that Extreme. I played that game. Hold on. I think that's the one I played. No, I played the 3D Zaxxon. That's the one I'm thinking of. It was called Zaxxon 3D, I think. Is what? Is my Voltron putting his left arm in? You mean like moving it? Or like, is it already in? I'm already afraid of ghosts as it is, so. God, I hate it when y'all do that to me. Funky Fables. His Voltron's doing the hokey pokey. Yeah, I know they're making an official Atari hotel. Isn't that crazy? Probably, and they'll probably charge you to play the video games because Atari's in such a bad shape right now. All right, Night of the Living Dead. I need to see who won this one. Let's see. Nigma. Nigma got the last one of the round. All right, round 1 is in the books. We are done with round 1. It looks like it's pointing. Well, I'm not going to look at him anymore. I mean, he might be pointing. I am going to look at him. I don't know what he's pointing at. It's creepy, though. All right. So there's round 1. Round 1 is in the books. I think Nigma got it first, and Will came in second for that round. So, what do you guys think about those questions? They weren't too hard. Some of them might have been a little bit tough, but I don't think all of them were that tough. I entered in Denver, Colorado. So was it an online, or not online, but was it like a regional tournament, or did y'all have to like play in your own city and then advance to go to another city? Are we doing similar style rounds as last week? I didn't get any right, but it was fun. No, all of these are actual trivia. None of them are pictures this time. No, you don't need to see who wins each question. Just give them all to Nigma. Steven, you have it out for Nigma so bad. Oh, man. What's your shirt say? Oh. Chicks dig the uniform. And if you guys like get upset when someone says chick, then you're probably in the wrong YouTube channel. You need to go to the other channel where all the social justice warriors can complain about people. So just letting you know, because I might say chick every once in a while in this channel. Just saying. Let's see how many viewers I lose. This time I'm going to tell how many people get upset at those kind of comments. I didn't lose anybody. Huh. Everybody must have been born before 2000 that's in here right now. All right, guys. Voltron pointing like evil monkey from Family Guy. I noticed that in the 90s cartoon intro series, you forgot those Nick Jr. English anime dubs. Maya the Bee, Little Bits, Adventures of Peter Pan, Funky Fables. So if it wasn't in syndication in the US, that's probably why it wasn't in there. Elevator action is so fun. I hope it becomes an action movie. Oh no, man. I mean, I was almost going to say, yeah, right. Like that's ever going to happen. And then they go and make Pixels, which is all about Pac-Man and Space Invaders, I think, which is kind of funny. Nelson are the grandchildren of Ozzie Nelson. I don't know who Ozzie Nelson is. Chicks ain't a bad word. I know, but you'll be surprised at how many people hate hearing that word. That's like saying, dude. I'm not a dude. AC Slater loves saying chick. Okay, hopefully he says it a lot in the new Saved by the Bell when it comes out. Man, y'all are bringing up stuff I've never even heard of. Mapletown? I don't know what that is. I'm pretty sure Space Cats only aired on NBC. Who remembers Mario Brothers? When I'm referring to syndication, I'm talking about the anime from out of the country that was made to be in syndication in the US. So that was on the list. Chicks dig the word chick. Chicks dig the uniform. I refuse to watch the Mario Brothers movie. What? Oh my god. Who was it? Andre Black Nerd just did a video on that. If y'all know who Andre Black Nerd is. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and go to round 2 before I get way too off topic and start going down like all these different roads. Bucky O'Hare. Do you like Gerald Depardieu's 90 movies? John Leguizamo as Luigi. Bob Hopkins as Mario. I loved him in I loved Bob Hopkins in Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Okay, trivia question. Round number 2. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, question number 1. Ready, set, Ghost Dad. Don't go, I'm not finished is a line from what Johnny Depp film? Don't go, I'm not finished. And it's actually, if I'm not mistaken, I think it is the first line in the movie that is said by Johnny Depp in this movie. I'm pretty sure it is. I don't know for a fact, but I think I remember that being a trivia thing that I remember seeing before. Don't go, I'm not finished is a line from what Johnny Depp film? My favorite Mario character is Luigi. I like Luigi, but I like Mario better than Luigi. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Crybaby. Plus, I'm pretty sure some of the ones you included were probably only available on cable channels like Cartoon Network. Then again, I mean, it makes sense. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Not a 90s setting movie. Hey, we got a couple people who got it. I like the movie Who's Eating Gilbert Grape. That's a good movie. I guarantee you 100% I did not move my Voltron last week or this week. I have not moved it at all. I don't know how it moved. I really hope they don't mess up Saved by the Bell. You and me both. I already know for a fact that they're going to be using more of the school than just those 2 scenes where they have, well, 3 scenes where they have the principal's office, the the hallway, and the classroom. I mean, those are the main 3, and then the Max, of course. But those are the main 3 areas. You should probably get help from people in the closing logo group. What? Well, you ever do 80s home video logo and every 90s home video logo? You should probably get help from people in the closing logo group. I don't understand what you mean. Oh, like if I do a every 80s home video. Are you kidding me, man? That would be really hard to do. I don't even know how to research that. Man, that would be really tough. Let's see. Don't go, I'm not finished is a line from what Johnny Depp film? Let's see who got that one right. Oops. Edward Scissorhands. Let me scroll back here and find out who got it. Chicks dig giant robots. Oh, I'd like to have a shirt that said that. Those are the greatest kind of girls, man. You get a girl who loves like giant robots. That would be cool. Be into like Voltron and all the, you know, Manzinger Z, Transor Z, stuff like that. oh, okay. Closing logo group. Yeah, that's a fandom I don't know anything about. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to doing a video on that, but it's not something I'm really interested in. So I probably won't do it just because it's not something I'm really interested in. I usually do videos on stuff that I really like. All right. I was looking to try to find out who got it first. Oh, Nigma got it. All right, Nigma, good job, man. Yeah, Dennis Hopper was King Koopa. Man, I really thought they should have used like a guy in a costume or someone animated or something like that. When they used him as King Koopa, I wasn't really happy with that. I think it would have made a lot more sense to have someone that had like at least like a freaking snout, like a, you know, a monster or a dinosaur or something along those lines. All right, question number 1. Oops, sorry. Question number 2 coming up. What 2 pro sports did Bo Jackson play? What 2 pro sports did Bo Jackson play? Ooh, I like that, John. Good job, man. I like the way you answered. You actually got to the details. Very good. All right, what 2 pro sports did Bo Jackson play? And the answer is football and baseball. Let's see who got it first. Baseball, football. Nigma. But when he live streams the cartoon themes, he said he was planning it. I'm not even sure what that was about. Oh yeah. Am I still planning to do the 60s, 70s, 80s? Huh? Live action series? Oh, that's something that I said I might work on. I never said that I was definitely going to do it. It's like, it's something that I have in suggestions that is something that I would like to do because I think it would be cool to have a list of like certain live action series. But part of the reason with doing live action series is, you know, I have to niche it. Like here's a list of every live action superhero show, like I already did from the I think it was from the 70s. I did all the live action superhero shows, or every live action martial arts show, or every live action comedy sitcom, whatever, you know, every live action show that was based on a cartoon. I don't know, but yeah, so I never said that I was definitely doing it because I don't even have any notes on that stuff yet, but it's definitely something that I've thought about, and I do have I have it listed in my notes as a suggestion, something that I might work on in the future. Football and baseball. Okay, so question number 3. In the movie Misery, what did Annie break to make sure Paul wrote the book? In the movie Misery, what did Annie break to make sure Paul wrote the book? And if you've read or watched Misery, there's actually 2 different answers. The book has a different answer to this question than the movie does. In the movie Misery, what did Annie break to make sure Paul wrote the book? We got a bunch of people answering in. Oh yeah, John. I like how John gets all detailed, man. I like that. Typewriter and paper. Huh? That's what he broke over her head at the end of the movie, right? In the book, didn't she cut off his foot? Yeah, purple. Yeah, you're right, man. In the book, she actually severed or amputated his foot. They did not want to do that for the movie. I can't remember if it was the director or producer. One of them thought that it was like going overboard to actually amputate Paul's foot, so they did something else. And here's what they did. In the movie Misery, what did Annie break to make sure Paul wrote the book? Great movie, by the way. Great movie, by the way. His ankles. So she actually put wood against his ankles, like in between them, and broke them inward. Oh my God, it was, ugh. It was just gross. Can you imagine that? Hey, Jade, thanks for coming around and hanging out for a little bit. It was good getting to see you. So in the movie, she broke his legs, but and amputated a foot, I believe, right? But in the, I mean, I was saying in the book she broke his legs and amputated his foot, but in the movie, no joy, she just broke the ankles. Alright guys, see you later when part 1 of 90s intros finally goes back to availability. What do you mean? Is part 1 down? I'll have to go check that out. The only way I know about that is whenever you guys tell me, because I get so many emails from YouTube that I pretty much just put them on the junk bin. So sometimes it's hard for me to tell if one of my videos gets blocked, and if I have to remove even more cartoons. I get so many complaints from people going, oh, you're missing this or that cartoon. Well, the dang reason is because I keep having to remove cartoons. They keep blocking my video. All right, who got the answer to that one right? Purple Epic Icon. Good job, man. And then William right there. And then, yeah. Question number 4. The band Dog Star featured what famous actor? The band Dog Star featured what famous actor? Ghost Dad. Was Billy Bob Thornton in a band? Was Ghost Dad in a band? Was Jay Leno in a band? The band Dog Star featured what famous actor? Fun fact, I actually got to see Dog Star in concert in Hawaii. I actually saw them in concert, and I didn't even know they were playing. Like, I was already at a club, and there was a band that was going to be coming on. It wasn't even like you had to pay to go to the concert. They were going to be at this really big club, and I didn't even know about it. And then they were like, hey, that's Dog Star, and that's so-and-so. I was like, no crap. Holy crap. Turns out it was. He wasn't even a singer. He played, I think it was guitar. Or I think it might have been bass guitar. I don't remember for sure. All right. Let's see what the answer is. The band Dog Star featured what famous actor? Keanu Reeves. Let's see who got it. Q Magnificent. Yep, I'll give it to you. And then Keith right there with them, man. I'll give it to you as well. You answered the full name. Michelle too. First 3 to get it. All right, question number 5. Iraq invaded what country to set off the Persian Gulf crisis? I'm going to fix that right now. Man, I'm slacking tonight, man. There we go. There we go. Iraq invaded what country to set off the Persian Gulf crisis? Cool. So that was not just in Bill and Ted. Yeah. Yeah, no kidding, right? Yeah, Keanu actually could play the guitar. And he was actually in a band. Yeah. The Persian Gulf, man. The Persian Gulf War. That's what the first Iraq War was called. The Persian Gulf War. I don't know why it's listed as crisis. Really, it should be called the Persian Gulf War. At least that's what I remember it being being called whenever I was younger. Keep up with the updates too. Every other one will have the speed playback option. When that's available, you can speed up the stream until it's caught up. Yep. Definitely go into your options every once in a while and change your speed to speed it up a little bit. All right. Question number 5. The answer is Kuwait. Let's see who got this one. Nigma Ram, Kuwait. Yes, again, happy belated birthday, Michelle. The crisis came first, then we went to war. That makes sense. The Warners blew up Saddam Hussein. Then Desert Storm. Which one was Desert Shield? I don't remember. What division of General Motors, GM, launched its first car in 1990? What division of General Motors launched its first car in 1990? There was two, MB. There was like Desert Shield and Desert Storm. I just don't remember which one was for what. Hey Retro, if there was a reboot or modernized MASH, would it work or fail? You know, I think that if they were to have done a new MASH, I think the best time to have done it would have been when we were in one of these wars with Iraq. I think that would have been good timing to do a TV show like that. I don't think that there's a catalyst to make people as interested in it right now. It's like the Vietnam War, I think, was ending whenever MASH was around, or it might have been at its height. I don't know. I thought it was close to ending. But MASH, people were interested in MASH. Well, for one, it was a very good comedy, but for two, it gave a lot of good insight into the type of activities that were going on in Vietnam, and people really liked that for that. And I mean, it was a very politicized show, but it was very well made, and they were very tactful, and it was just good quality the way they did it. Showed against Iraq, anyone else? The storm was our invasion. There you go. All right, so let's see who got this one. What division of General Motors launched its first car in 1990? And the answer is the Saturn. Yeah, I didn't even know till many, many years later what company it was that actually had the, the Saturn. I wasn't even sure, but it's cool to know. Okay, so let's see who got that one. Purple Epic Icon. Good job, man. Paul P. Hey, welcome, Paul. And Normie. Good job. And Jake's got it, too. Okay. Question number 7. Sharon Stone played Schwarzenegger's wife in this movie. Sharon Stone played Schwarzenegger's wife in this movie. Yeah, I like this movie too. It's a phenomenal movie. It's one I want to play on my Discord here pretty soon. And if you're not a member of Discord for Retro Crunch, you can always join down below. I have a link to my Discord. Sharon Stone played Schwarzenegger's wife in this movie. And the answer is Total Recall. Great movie. The one part of Total Recall that I always remember, it just drives me nuts, is when he pulls that thing out of his nose. Oh my God, I thought that was just so gross. The way he pulled that thing out of there. I was like, how in the heck could he have done that? Oh, it's crazy. All right, Enigma. No more games for you, man. You're pretty much running off with it. Jeez, dude. You too, Will. You too, Purple. All right. Total Recall. Enigma got that one. Kindergarten Cop. Come on, Nermy. The original Total Recall. You know, I have not seen the whole movie to the new one. I watched it and I couldn't, you know, I don't know. Just couldn't really get into it. Get ready for us. Oh my God. Okay. Question number 8. This movie means fear of spiders. Sorry, I had to get a drink. Sorry, I had to go get a drink. What was the answer to the car question? It was the Saturn. Yeah. Remember the Saturn? There was another company that somebody said earlier. I think Enigma said Geo. They had the Geo Metro. I remember the Geo Metro. I actually liked that car. It was kind of like a take on the Jeep. Oh man, I'm sorry, the Geo Tracker, not the Metro. The Geo Tracker was like a Jeep, and then they had the Geo Metro, which was kind of like this little. It was a really, really small car. It was one of those, you know, just fuel efficient little cars. But I remember that, man. Yeah, Geo Metro and the Geo Tracker. There was another company that made one that was like a tracker too, but Subaru. The Subaru Samurai. That was it. I don't know if any of you guys ever owned a Subaru Samurai or a Geo Tracker growing up. The Neo Geo. Oh, now we're talking about games. Yeah, the Suzuki Samurai. Or Suzuki. Did I say Subaru? I knew it was something like that. Suzuki Samurai. Get these mother trucking snakes off this mother trucking plane. Yep. Yeah, Suzuki, not Subaru. I knew it was something like that, though. Okay, this movie means fear of spiders. Hold on, let me find it. Enigma. Good job. Question number... Oh, hold on. Oh, I didn't tell y'all which one it was. It was arachnophobia. I should have popped up the answer before I said who won it. I do that every once in a while. Maybe I get too excited. All right, question number 9. Because of Spike Lee's 1992 film, baseball caps bearing this letter were in vogue in 1993. Because of Spike Lee's 1992 film, baseball caps bearing this letter were in vogue in 1993. The Geospectrum Storm Metro. The Geostorm. Yeah, that was the sporty one, right? I kind of remember the Storm as well. Yeah. Yeah, Steve. I'm starting to remember a little better some of those now. Why don't y'all just go through... Y'all should just wrote A-Z. All right. Question number 9. Because of Spike Lee's 1992 film, baseball caps bearing this letter were in vogue in 1993. The answer is the letter X. And it was because of the movie Malcolm X. I remember everybody wearing these hats, man. They were all over the place. There was tons of them. Matter of fact, I'll bet they're worth some money if you can find them nowadays. Because some of them were pretty cool looking. They had a big old X right on the front of it. Sometimes they had an X that would go here, and then one of the lines would go all the way down on the bill. They were pretty cool looking. Malcolm X. Let's see who got this one. Michael Virgo. Good job. Good job. All right. Answer our question number 10. Who hosted the Oscars in 1990 and was also one of the comic relief comedians? So this is probably a pretty tough one unless you like are really into the Oscars, or not even just into the Oscars. You got to really know, you got to know your hosts, man. So, matter of fact, I think this guy has hosted the Oscars like at least 5 times, and he is my favorite Oscar host of all time. And I was really, really upset. Actually, he might have hosted it more than that. But I was really upset when he stopped hosting it because I loved when this person would do their movie renditions and then the musical. I mean, I love watching the Oscars. And it was really, really cool. All right, question number 10. Billy Crystal. All right, let's see. What? I'm really surprised that that many of you guys knew this one. I thought that was going to be a hard one. Nigma, you got it. With a question mark. Come on, man. Don't insult my intelligence. You knew that one. Ewan Williams. Whoopi, yeah, Whoopi, Robin Williams, and Billy Crystal. They were on the comedy. It was like a comedy tour on HBO, and Comic Relief was the name of the show, but they were some of the original hosts for that. And that's why I used that second hint, just to kind of be able to help you guys kind of figure it out, because I thought it was going to be hard. Anyway. All right. So, moving on to round number 3. All right. Start with question number 1. You guys ready? Are you guys ready for this one? But I know Billy Crystal. I may not know the winners, but I know Billy Crystal. Yes. I remember Comic Relief. Comic Relief was pretty cool. They had all the comedians on there and stuff. It's not what it used to be, but that was another one that I was sad whenever they stopped being the hosts. Question number 1. This show follows the plight of the Salinger children who were orphaned by a car wreck. This show follows the plight of the Salinger children who were orphaned by a car wreck. The man who does the best Muhammad Ali impersonation. Yeah, he does. And he loved Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali called Billy Crystal his little brother. My little brother. This show followed the plight of the Salinger children who were orphaned by a car wreck. And the answer is Party of 5. Let's see who and how many people got this one. Dang, a lot of y'all. Man, I'm just not good at coming up with some hard ones, man. I thought that one would be hard. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's like 10 of you guys that got it. Man. I'm going to have to start coming up with some harder ones. Some that like 1 or 2 of you will guess. All right. So, let's see who got this one. Will got it. I just put a couple clips in Discord for you. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll go check out Discord later tonight. See what you put out there. Man, too many of y'all got that one. Y'all are going to make me be doing some homework, man. Trying to hide or get some harder ones. All right, question number 2. In the 90s, there was a new way to make Jell-O pudding using this appliance. In the 90s, there was a new way to make Jell-O pudding using this appliance. Let's see how many of y'all get this one. Who wrote these questions? Leave me alone, Joey. Leave me alone. Go back to your corner. In the 90s, there was a new way to make Jell-O pudding using these appliances. Or using this appliance. I wrote these questions, man. That's why I'm yelling at myself, because I'm not making them hard enough. Who wants to... I still want to marry Nev Campbell. Okay. In the 90s. The answer is the microwave. Let's see who got this one. Purple Epic Icon. That's what it looks like. Good job. The freezer. I thought the freezer came out in the 60s or the 50s. No, it came out before then, right? I don't know. I remember they used to have to bring blocks of ice to people's houses because people didn't have freezers. But I mean, I don't personally remember that, but I know that's how it used to be. All right. Who got that one? The Purple Epic Icon. Question number 3. There's a movie named after this forbidden South American dance. There's a movie named after this forbidden South American dance. Y'all remember back in the 80s whenever our parents had the Art of Sex, and that was like kid porn for kids back then, because it was like every parent in the 80s, man, it seemed like they all had it. Mine didn't have it, but I had friends that we used to go over to their house, and they would get that book out and we'd look at it. Bad. We were bad kids. There's a movie named after this forbidden South American dance. And the answer is the lambada. Y'all remember the lambada? The movie. There's a movie called Lambada. There's also an African dance called lambada. It was actually like forbidden in certain places. Like every Baptist church in the U.S. Okay. I don't remember that. Tango and Cat. Steve, you need to speed up your stream, man, because there's no way he can answer before I ask the question. I mean, it's physically impossible unless he's like reading the question on my screen before I say it, which is physically impossible. All right, let's see who got this one. There's 2 movies? I didn't know that. Enigma with Lambada. And he spelled it right. Mm-hmm. All right. Question number 4. In 1990, he was Hamlet, and in 1994, he was Maverick. It was on the tip of my tongue. What's up, Russell? How's it going? You got to do it on your computer. I don't think you can do it on your phone, but there's a setting button. Whenever you mouse over the one that looks like a wheel, it's the settings area. And you click on it and you can play back the speed from normal and change it to 2 or 1.5 or whatever. And it'll speed up the stream to get it caught back up to where I am with it. Just so if you're behind, you'll be all caught up. In 1990, he was Hamlet, and in 1994, he was Maverick. And we're not talking about Top Gun Maverick. And the answer is Mel Gibson. Nigma. Nigma got that one. Ghost Dad is helping him. Nah, he's still sitting over here. Okay. Question number 5. MTV banned her steamy video for Justify My Love. MTV banned her steamy video for Justify My Love. Liam Neeson. Paula Abdul. Paula Abdul. She had some really good songs in the 80s and 90s. Hey, Dark Void, welcome to the stream. Yeah, Will, you spelled it wrong. You tell him, bondservant. Mariona. Is that the Spanish way to say it? Ghost Dad. Good guess. All right. MTV banned her steamy video for Justify My Love. And the answer is Madonna. Let's see who got it. Tom Cruise. Somebody said Tom Cruise. Nigma. Nigma got it. Bondservant, did you figure out how to speed it up? Alright, question number 6. The 3 people to play Batman in live action films of the 90s. The 3 people to play Batman in live action films of the 90s. Yeah, it is very tame compared to like WAP, which basically makes women out to be hoes, basically. Or WAP, whatever you want to call it. WAP, WAP, WAP. The 3 people to play Batman in live action films of the 90s. And the answer is Michael Keaton, Val Kilmer, and George Clooney. Let's see who got this one. Pretty much the fastest typer because it's a long one. Let's see. Jace Doe. And I'm going to give it to both Jace and Nigma. Jace got their last names, which it's right, but Nigma for fastest typer because that's a lot to write out. Keaton, Kilmer, and Clooney. Good job, guys. All right, question number 7. Oh, actually, well, I'll ask this. This actor was paid only $100,000 for the 1990 film Home Alone, and a reported $5 million for its 1992 sequel. But based on the last question, who's y'all's favorite Batman? After you answer this one. My glasses were misaligned. Yeah, that's mine too. Have I seen Batman Return of the Cape Crusader? No, I have not. Is that the one with the 66 Batman in it? Because I do need to watch that. I've told a couple people on here, I'm sort of a completionist, so I try to watch stuff in order. And I'm going through all of the animated superhero cartoon movies. And I'm only up to like number 12 or 13 or around there, because I got so much stuff going on. But I'm on Hellboy right now. I just finished the Hellboy cartoon movie. I forgot what I have next. But I'm going based off of a Wikipedia page that lists all of the animated superhero movies. But I haven't gotten to it yet, because it's one of the more recent ones, and I'm going in order because that's just how I am. I got this like weird thing where I got to do things in order. It aggravates me when I don't do it. This actor was paid only $100,000 for the 1990 film Home Alone, and a reported $5 million for its 1992 sequel. Yeah, Keaton's my favorite Batman. Michael Keaton. Looks like most of you guys feel the same. So the answer to number 7. Macaulay Culkin. I can't believe he was only paid $100,000 for the first movie, but he definitely made his money back in the second movie, and all of the other advertising that he's made money on. I mean, the guy's made a lot of money over the years. Didn't the parents get his money? They probably did, and they probably blew it. I don't know. But, I mean, there's so many child actors from that family that... Isn't there 3? Isn't there 3 child actors from the Culkin family? All right, Macaulay Culkin. Let's see who got it. Bondservant said Nigma got it. Yep, Nigma. Hey, I didn't spell that. That was a cut and paste there, Steve-O. Question number 8. This game takes place in the fantasy world of Sanctuary. This game takes place in the fantasy world of Sanctuary. Very interesting. This game takes place in the fantasy world of Sanctuary. And the answer is Diablo. One of the only, I forgot what type of game it's called. Is it role-based or something like that? But I actually like that game. It's pretty good, but I'm not really into the wizarding games, although I do like D&D. But the wizarding type of games like that, I'm just not really that into. But Diablo is the answer. Let's see who got this one. This one's hard. Dang, nobody got that one. Oh, MB finally got it. MB. Good job, man. RPG, that's what it's called. Role-playing game. Question number 9. He played James Bond 007 in the movie GoldenEye. Diablo had really good graphics. Even though the play space was top view, the graphics were really, really good on it. I really, really liked it. I never played 2 though. I heard 2 is even better. Oh, a lot of people got this one. All right, question number 9. He played James Bond 007 in the movie GoldenEye. And the answer is Pierce Brosnan. Great game, by the way. Great game. I think it has good playability even now. It's a fun game to play. Formerly from Remington Steel. Yeah. All right, let's see who got this one. Nigma. And then William. All right, last question of the night. Who was the first person to knock out Mike Tyson during his professional boxing career? I bring this one up because Tyson is about to fight, I think in about another week and a half. I think it's in August 24th, if I'm not mistaken. He's going to be fighting. He's going to be in a fight. And oh my goodness. I'm definitely watching it. And I'm probably going to get it and watch it over and over and over. Oh my God, Riddick Bowe. I forgot about that guy. Little Mac. Michelle. Dude. Michelle gets a silver star. Michelle gets a silver star. I love that answer. Good job, Michelle. That's funny. Little Mac. I like the Tyson game reference. All right, let me put that over here on the wall. Right there. There you go. All right, Michelle. I like that. Oh, with the shark. Yeah, have any of y'all watched the Mike Tyson Shark Week episode? I don't know if it's already happened or what. I haven't seen it. But I know him and Shaq both had a Shark Week episode this week. All right, question number 10. Who was the first person to knock out Mike Tyson during his professional boxing career? And the answer is James Buster Douglas. Buster Douglas, man. Knocked him out in the 10th round. Tyson went down in the 10th round. Yep. Who would win in a fight between Mike Tyson and Balboa back in their prime? Mike Tyson is the most powerful puncher ever. And he could take a hit. That was the thing about Tyson. He fought some of the biggest and best boxers of all time. Evander Holyfield, I mean, probably one of the most dominant. Lennox Lewis, another probably one of the most dominant. I'm gonna probably say Tyson, unless they play Eye of the Tiger. If they happen to play Eye of the Tiger while they're fighting, I have to give the edge to Rocky. But only if they play Eye of the Tiger or the Rocky Bells, like during the fight. I mean, I can maybe give it to Rocky if that happens. But other than that, in his prime, Tyson, man. I mean, Tyson became the world champion at 20 years old. Became the world champion. He lost, you know what? Matter of fact, he went to the amateur nationals. And he got beat by a guy who was 28 years old. And Tyson, I believe he was only, I don't know, maybe like 18 or 19. And this guy, the only reason that this guy beat him, it wasn't because he was better than Mike Tyson. It was just because he knew strategy better. And strategy is extremely important in boxing. Extremely important. And you can best a better fighter if you're better at strategy. And he was. He was just better. And he was 28 years old. I mean, he was practically a professional boxing in an amateur tournament. And young Mike Tyson, it was his only knockout. So this guy knocked out Mike Tyson in in an amateur tournament before he went pro. Yeah. Okay, so James Buster Douglas. Let's see who got this one. That was one of the first games I played when I was like 5. Very, very cool. Happened in your home city. Very neat. Tyson is a monster in the ring, man. Yeah. Tyson would have dropped Balboa. Clubber Lang. Clubber Lang! I love Clubber Lang, man. Mr. T, that's my boy. I don't know if y'all can see my picture back there. Back there in the corner, that's Mr. T right back there. That is my boy. That's my homage to my boy. I love Mr. T. If I ever met Mr. T, there's like extremely very, very few people that I would be gaga and crazy about if I met them. Mr. T is like way up there on my list. Like him, Sylvester Stallone, maybe like who else, man? I mean, who else would just like, I'd be like, I couldn't even speak. Cher, like Madonna. Like there's some, but it would be very few that I could be like, I would be like, blah, 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 blah. But Mr. T, man, love Mr. P. Mr. T, sorry. Why did I say Mr. P? Because I stuttered a little bit. Jack Nicholson. I'd be like, let's go smoke a cigar. Let's hang out. Is that yours, MB? Would Jack Nicholson be the one that you'd be like, couldn't even talk? Love the cartoon. Mr. T was in the Left Behind movie series with Kirk Cameron. You know what's sad? I own that series and I haven't watched the whole thing. Mr. T is my favorite too. Oh my God. I love Mr. T. I'm really upset, guys. I tried to buy that Mr. T toy that came out, the SDCC exclusive Mr. T toy, and I missed out on the purchase on that. I mean, it's like killing me. Every time I see people on Twitter doing reviews on it and stuff, I'm just like, ugh, it just aggravates me because I wanted that toy so bad. Makes me so upset. I almost met Mr. T in Cleveland when he did his book signing, but got sick. Oh man, Dark. That would have been, man. I love Mr. T, man. Dude, you can't say anything to me to convince me otherwise. I pity the fool who don't eat my cereal. All right, James Buster Douglas. Let me find out who got that one real quick. Before I keep on my dang Mr. T tangent. Oh man. Okay. Looks like Christopher got it. I think he's the one that got it. Buster Douglas. Christopher Carlson. Good job, man. Oh. Don't you mean whose ear did Mike Tyson bite off? Oh, that was Evander Holyfield. I was actually watching that on pay-per-view at a club or a bar or whatever. I mean, there was like tons of us there, but we were watching that on TV on a big screen. Oh my God, that was crazy. And you want to know something interesting about him after he bit off his ear? So there's a photo, a picture it's copyright by Mike Tyson and Evander Holyfield, I believe. But there was a picture that was taken that basically Mike Tyson was able to profit off of, and he was charged $3 million for that bite. So that's how much the boxing industry charged him for it, or fined him. But then he ended up making more than $3 million off of that one picture, and or the rights to that picture, and he made his money right back off of that. So even though he had to pay $3 million, he made $3 million or more than $3 million. It's kind of crazy. I had an A-Team activity book in 1984. I had the dang 18 van and Murdoch. Yeah, Christopher Carlson got it. I met the guy from Hanging with Mr. Cooper. You talking about Mr. Cooper? The guy who played the teacher? You will be able to get the Mr. T toy eventually. I sure hope so. I'm fine with that. If I can actually get it, I'll be fine with that. The other toy that I really wanted that I'm a little upset that I wasn't able to get was the Gigawatt. So there's a Back to the Future and Transformers crossover toy called Gigawatt, and I missed out on that one as well. And it's all because they're doing these stupid exclusives, and I mean, unless you're a bot or you're like at your computer right when they release it, it's like almost impossible. So Dirk Benedict, I saw him at a Comic-Con, and I don't want to really say anything about the guy, but he wasn't really getting a lot of attention at the Comic-Con. I think there was a lot of people that didn't really know who he was, because wasn't he in Battlestar Galactica? And he just, nobody really was going up to his booth. And so he only stayed at this Comic-Con for like 2 or 3 hours, and then he left. He didn't even stay. And I've seen like superstars that have been at these Comic-Cons, and well, maybe not superstars, but very popular stars that have been at Comic-Cons, and they didn't have a lot of people at their tables sometimes. I mean, you know, it's just sometimes it happens. And he just didn't hang out very long. I think that maybe he was embarrassed that he, you know, didn't have like long lines or whatever. I wanted to talk to him, but whenever I got back around to see him, that's when I found out that he left and he wasn't coming back. I was like, what the heck, man? I wanted to talk to him about Battlestar Galactica. But it is what it is. Oh, okay, here we go. Nigma, final score. U17. Oh my God, dude. 17? That's over 50%. William got 6, Purple got 3, Q, Key, Virgo, Jace, and Christopher got 1. Damn, Nigma. And I'd pay $90 for the Ecto-1 Transformer. The Ecto-1. Hold on a second. I actually have that one. So I actually have that. I don't know if you can see it very well. The light's kind of light on there. But yeah. It's pretty cool, right? That's a pretty neat toy. So I do have this one. The Ectotron, Ecto-1. What I wanted to have more than the Ecto-1 was the Optimus Prime, the Ghostbusters Optimus Prime. I think it's like Ecto 35 or whatever. I really wanted that. Yeah. I'm a huge collector of like, you know, vintage Transformers and also these one-offs that happen. But I have the Bob Ross action figure. I wanted the Bob Ross coffee mug. I didn't get it, but I really wanted that. Yeah, that's what I was talking about a minute ago, MB. They already did it. It's actually called the Gigabyte. That's one of the toys that I wanted. I wanted it's a Back to the Future Transformers crossover, and his name's Gigabyte. That's the name of the Transformer. Did I see the website that you put on Discord? Yes, I saw it. I haven't gone to it yet, but yes, I saw it. I was gonna check it out. Who knocked out Mike Tyson? Which time, Dan? Mike Tyson got knocked out by Buster Douglas. That was the first knockout. I found Retro Crunch via PS, but was unable to play, so went to phone and got in. Glad I found this. Been watching for a few weeks. I love 80s trivia. This is a great show. Oh, Christopher, thanks, man. I'm glad you're enjoying it, man. Oh, you found it on the PS, but you were unable to play the video? So I guess you can't get YouTube videos to play right or something? Happy little trees. Bob's in a happy little stance. Hey, Bob Ross videos are awesome, man. There's a Transformers Star Trek comic. I've kind of ran out of count of all of the Transformers crossovers. I mean, they even have a My Little Pony Transformers crossover. There was a time when I used to collect a ton of comics. I've really narrowed down my collection a lot, but let me see. I'll pull out a box of some of my old comics just to show you guys real quick. I gotta see which ones I want to pull out. I got some old Volume 1 Avengers. I have some really cool old what is that? Some Action Comics. Oh, that's 89. That's 87. 88. Let me see how heavy this box is. Oh my gosh. Ugh. I don't even know which box this is. This is some old G1. Is that my old stuff? I don't know. Some of this, I think. No, this is all newer. I think. Yeah. This is all my newer stuff. It says Volume 1 from Action Comics, but all this stuff looks more modern. I haven't gone through here in a while. Like here's Action Comics. I mean, it's hard to tell which ones these are old. They're in order, but you guys caught me off guard a little bit. I mean, here's some kind of old ones, I think. But these are still, that's like 700. But I got some old boxes that I'm back down to the like the 300s. And they're a lot older than these. I just grabbed the first one that I could find that it actually says it on here. It says, if you can read that. I don't know if you can read that. You probably can't. But it says Action Comics Volume 1, 1938. But I think it's actually, I have the wrong information on there. Oh my goodness. Now I'm doing show and tell. I got some other ones. Oh, I got some Volume 1 Avengers and stuff. I have tons of comic books. But there's about 60 boxes, I guess. Anyway. I used to have 6 boxes full of comics. Yeah, I kind of, I mean, that's kind of where I started. I used to have tiny screen in the upper left corner. Oh yeah, why am I not switched over? No wonder you guys couldn't see it. I'm already worn out now from carrying that. So about every year, or maybe every couple years, I will take all of my comic books and I will go through every single box, and I'll do a you know, kind of like a checklist to go through them all, and you know, just to mark off the ones that I have and don't have, so I can do like lists of want lists, so I can find the ones that I need. Ugh. Too bad Marvel put the Transformers in a separate universe. I like and still have the issue with Spider-Man. Yeah. I would tear it off and show it to you, but I wasn't full screen when I showed you this a minute ago. So here's a better view of it. That's the Ecto one. So you can see it a little better. There's the back of it. But there's a Optimus Prime Ghostbusters toy that I really wanted, and that one I missed out on it. I wasn't able to get it. I still have some of the old Transformers comics. I have the original ones. I have all of the original ones. I have up until they start, like IDW and what was the other one? Dream. I forgot it. Dreamscape. Dream something. There's another comic book company. They made some Transformers comics, and I was collecting them kind of close until, you know, those guys started taking over. So I have all the old ones. I have like the Headmasters and the Transformers G.I. Joe crossovers. I have those. Ghostbuster Transformers crossover. Yeah. So I think I saw it at the comic book store, but I didn't get it. There's just too many comic books out there that I would love to have that I just don't have the money to spend on them all. So I haven't gotten them. And I have the original, the whole G.I. Joe series, except G.I. Joe also had a European series. So the American G.I. Joe series was like 100 or so books. But the European one, I think that it was a lot bigger. And I think Transformers was the same way. Yeah, actually, I know Transformers had a European one too. Collected from 86 to 07. I collected from 94 to current. So I didn't start collecting until 90. No, actually, I'm sorry. I collected when I was a kid, but I didn't have collections. So 94 was whenever I started maintaining a collection. I was reading them even as a little kid, but I didn't have collections. So I just want to clarify. I have been reading comic books all my life, but Dreamwave, that's what it was called, or is called. I just couldn't remember it offhand. When I was younger, though, I liked a lot of the like Archie stuff. I wasn't, and I was into Hulk. That was one of the ones I was really into as a kid. But I was really into Archie. Man, I loved Archie. Squirrel, yeah, I'm bad about that. I had the original He-Man and the Master of the Universe books I got from the book fair in '83. Were those the little booklets, or were those actual He-Man comic books? Because I had the little booklets. I have the G.I. Joe and Transformers comic book. The newer ones or the older ones? I had my comics listed alphabetically by both company and comic title. Holy crap. So mine are only listed by like I have Avengers, I have Amazing Spider-Man, I have Action Comics. So mine are just listed by the actual comic book name, and then I have them numerically ordered. I don't have them in order of like DC and Marvel and you know, the independent comic companies. I didn't do that. I just put, and if I have like short lists, like, you know, like Sandman, I think it's like, it's not very many books, but I have that set. That's probably mixed in with another set. I have a long box that has like these different 20 independent comic book, you know, series. And then I have one all dedicated to Spawn. Yeah, I have a ton of them. But one of these days I should pull out the ones that I really, really liked, like the series, and kind of go from a little bit. My first comic book was from '78, was the 6th issue of Star Wars in Marvel. Star Wars in Marvel. Hold on, let me see if I have that. right. Okay. Let's see here, guys. In the back, I'm just going to grab the first few. Actually, I'll go from the front. Oops. Or I mean the front of it. Is there a separator? There we go. That's how I can keep it separated. So I have the whole Star Wars set. Like there's Star Wars #1, #2, well, all of them. But anyway, like this is the first book of Star Wars. You can see it kind of. It's in pretty dang good shape. That's Star Wars, and I have the whole set all the way through the last book. Oh, that's the annual. There's the king size final issue, isn't it? Or what is that? Oh, no, that's a king size book. Where's the last issue? It's another annual. Oh, there it is. Last issue. Number 107. That's the last Star Wars issue. Anyway. And then, like I was saying, how I have like different series in one box. Like this is Star Wars right here, and then here's G.I. Joe. Like here's the last book in the original G.I. Joe series. You can see that. Number, what is it? Number 155. And then somewhere up here, I think it's up here. Oh, that's Tales from the G.I. Joe. There's 2. Where's my number 1? Oh, they're out of order. I can't find it. There's number 2. There's G.I. Joe number 2. That's from the original G.I. Joe series. G.I. Joe. I can't find number 1. It's in there somewhere, but I don't know where it is. Anyway, so, you know, just, I know I talk about my comics sometimes, but I never really show them. But that's just to kind of give you an idea of some of the comic books that I have. Because I know some of you guys have kind of wondered about my comic books, and I never really talk about them a lot. I think Richter was in here one night, and he was asking me about them. But anyway, how many boxes do I have? I have about 60 boxes. 60 long boxes. Somewhere around there. I had the Spider-Man crossover series. Nice show and tell. Ah, thanks, man. Yeah, I just figured, hey, you know what? I thought I do have a new mic. I just haven't set it up yet. Here's my new mic. It's a blue mic. Man, I'm doing a show and tell on everything tonight. That's a pretty handsome collection. Well done. Ah, thank you. So I got to a point. So I've talked about some of my my collecting issues, and some of you guys are probably a lot like me in this. I have a bad habit of being a completionist, and I've talked about it a little bit on my channel. How it's just something that's hard for me to get past. I do it with movies, I do it with TV shows, I do it with a lot of things where I have a difficulty being able to start in the middle of something. I have to go to the beginning, and if I can't go to the beginning, I have this anxiety because I can't get what I want, and a lot of it's money, having the money to collect or to buy whatever. But sometimes it's just really hard to get interested in something or do something that I know that I'm not going to be able to start from the beginning on. And yeah, perfectionist. I don't know. Perfectionist, is that it? You mean a perfectionist? I thought more completionist. I think because I do have a little bit of that too, but I mean, I can be messy, and I'm not always someone who has to have everything perfect. I think that on my YouTube channel, I try to do, you know, a really good job with it, but it's never perfect. But I think the word I want to use is completionist, because I have to have complete sets of stuff. I have to start from the beginning. I have to. I just don't feel right when I'm watching something if it's not from the beginning. Like even a movie or a TV show, I hate coming in the middle of something and watching it. Unless it's like just with friends or whatever. But if I know that I'm going to sit down and really watch something, I got to watch it from the beginning. Like I'm just weird like that. Oh, I know. But you're right. I mean, I can be a perfectionist on some things, like my logos and stuff like that. I'll sit there and redo so many different things until I feel really, really comfortable with it, and I think it's perfect. So yeah. But there's just some of me coming out. I'm just kind of letting you guys know kind of just some of the isms about me that, you know, are a little bit weird. You could be the comic book guy from The Simpsons. I'm a pretty big time collector. Like I said, I don't really talk a lot about it, but it's you know, I don't share everything that I'm into with my channel, because not all of it is you know, exactly related to my channel. So one thing about Retro Crunch, I try to kind of stick with the retro topics, but I didn't want to get too far off in different lanes that my channel was primarily focused on one thing. And so one of the things that I decided that I wasn't going to make my channel about was comic books, because it's a love that I have, but it's not something that I wanted to you know, just like go into detail with the community on, because I didn't, you know, it's just I could go down these damn rabbit holes with it, and I didn't want my channel to become just a comic book channel or something. So yeah, anyway. Let's see, well over 10,000. Yeah, well over 10,000. It is a lot. How many collections do you have? I mean, I have everything, almost all of the main titles from both Marvel and DC. I mean, you name it. If it's one of the main titles, I probably have it. I'll tell you one for a fact I don't collect. I do have some of the more modern stuff of it. Those like Hawkman. I don't have any Hawkman. I got the original series of Silver Surfer, but I don't have anything else. Blue Beetle. I don't think I have any Blue Beetle except for the New 52. I have the Blue Beetle from the New 52. But there's a lot of stuff like Ant-Man. I don't have any Ant-Man stuff. I don't have any. Shoot, it's hard. It's harder for me to say what I don't collect. But there's plenty of them out there that I don't collect. But I do collect a lot of different series. And so earlier I was talking about my huge comic book collection, which kind of stems from the fact that I am sort of a completionist. But I'm the same way with certain toys like Optimus Primes. Man, it's like I have an addiction to buying Optimus Prime. I don't know why, but like I have all the originals of the Optimus Primes. You know, the Trend Masters. I mean, I have like the G1 Optimus Prime, the G2 Optimus Prime, all the Masterpiece Optimus Primes. I collect all that stuff. But yeah, I need to grow my YouTube channel to support my addiction. I'm kidding. I've already cut back. I don't really collect all that stuff much anymore. I've kind of put my time into my YouTube channel as opposed to, you know, doing all those collections, because doing YouTube really takes up a lot of your time. And if you are a YouTuber, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But being a YouTuber is very time consuming, and its production value is time consuming. So if you want a good stream or a good, you know, videos, there's a lot of time you got to spend into it. My news alone takes me sometimes between 3 to 5 hours to do. you know, doing the research and editing, or shooting a video and editing the video. And so people who spend an hour on creating a video for YouTube and then say, oh my God, this is too hard. Yeah, welcome to my world, man. Because I put a lot of time into, you know, making videos. It's because I love it. I really enjoy it, and I get a real sense of accomplishment after putting these videos that I spent a lot of time and dedication to make. And, you know, anyway, that all leads back to my damn comic book collection. I'm a completionist. There's a Prime. I have the Pepsi Truck Prime. I have it. It's in storage though. Most of my toys that I collect, they're like in storage. They're not like you know, all over the place. I have Prime. I have Armada Prime. I have that. Michael. eBay first item in hold on. Look Optimistic Prime on eBay. First item is Ghostbusters Optimus Prime. Yeah, it's probably going for like $300. And I don't have it, and I'll probably never be able to get it because of that. Raise the glass to Michelle. 21st birthday, and all the Uber nerds gathered here tonight. This is why I watch YouTube. Yep. Now, I don't know how old Michelle really is. I just said she was 21 to make her feel good. I mean, she could be 19 for all I know. Had the OG and Power Master. Yep. I have those. Power Master Prime's cool, man. I like Power Master Prime. Robots in Disguise. Yep. Robots in Disguise Prime. That's a good one. I really like the RID Prime, man. He looks a lot like the original. G1 Prime, but it doesn't have hands. You can get the hands very, very cheap. Moonbeam. You can find those hands very cheap. 170? Are you serious? That's cheaper than I thought it was going for. Huh. A toast to all those geeking out here. You're actually 35. Michelle, I salute you. 35 years old. Happy birthday. I hope you had a wonderful birthday. Oops, sorry, Michelle. I still went... Oh, the wage... Okay. All right, MB. I do not collect third party or knockoff. I have one third-party Transformer, and it's the old Megatron. I forgot. He came out about 7-8 years ago, and he's the gun. I forgot what his name was. You know how all those knockoffs and third-party, they have like a different name. Anyone read Archie? I don't read Archie now, but I used to love Archie comic books back in the day. So I'll let you guys in on a little secret. Not even 2 weeks ago, I was on eBay looking for Archie comics. I did not pull the trigger. I did not buy anything, but that's how bad I am. I was actually online looking for original, like old school Archie comics. Because in my mind, I'm like, oh my God, I want to collect Archie. I want to collect the old school Archie comic books that I used to read when I was a kid. Yes. But yes, I love Archie comics. I'm 5 years older than you. Did you know G4 TV is relaunching? Yes, I know it's relaunching with the original cast, I believe. At least that's what I'm hearing. I heard something like that. I heard it was either the original cast or some of the original cast are going to be coming back. Nah. I got a knockoff Fort Max. I just don't have the room for the 2-foot tall Fort Max. I'm getting the new, hold on. Still has the removable cover for the blaster gun front and the rubber connector tube. Oh. Is anybody getting Unicron? I ordered Unicron. Had to do it. Had to pull the trigger. G4 is coming back. Yes. My son will be 5 in October, so my slight OCD loves the fact that he's exactly 30 years younger than me. Oh, yeah, that's cool. especially exactly. Does that mean that he has the same birthday? Or not the same birthday? 3 months after the your birthday? I've got almost every Archie Digest and Double Digest published to date. Nice, Nermy. So you can send me the whole collection for show and tell, and I probably won't be able to send it back because shipping's just way too expensive. But you're welcome to let me borrow it forever. I want all the Archies, man. I love the Archie Digest. Those are the pocket books, right? Or, you know, they're smaller. They're like this. They're not the actual comic books. They're the digests that you could get in the convenience stores and that you would see at the grocery store, right? 500 for Unicron. Nope, just going to admire it from afar. I'll probably do an unboxing of it on my channel, Steve. What I was planning on doing is I have a game room upstairs and a pool table, and I was thinking about setting up my camera up there and unboxing it and actually doing a speed build of it. So I'll do a fast forward build of, you know, building it out. Did I get Unicron from Armada? No, I did not. I did not. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Michelle. I knew it was like a few month difference, but it equals that year thing, right? I got the Armada Unicron still. Yeah, that one I don't have. I don't have that one. Man, it's cool seeing so many people in here that like Transformers. That's kind of surprising. And we still have 16 people in the room. It's the same, just the right size scale for me to display. The symbol is different than Autobot for reasons, of course, but kind of close. Another toy that I really want, I'm really surprised I haven't gotten it. And I think it's just because I'm really worried that it's going to discolor, is the Jetfire. So Jetfire is one of my all-time favorite Transformers. And he came out in what, 84? Or was it 85? Anyway, Jetfire has a problem with discoloration where he yellows. And I was like, you know what? I am not going to buy it right now. I'm going to, you know, hold off. Hey, new subscriber, TurtleBait12. What is going on? Thanks for subscribing to the channel. But yeah, so that's one that I don't have. I have a lot. I have Soundwave and Optimus Prime. I have a lot of original G1 Transformers, but William Lightbourne, sorry for the absence. Unexcusable, man. Unexcusable. No, don't worry about it. I just need you in the room if we get anybody who's gonna, you know, need to be blocked or put on in timeout. Soundwave turns into the gun for Megatron. In what? Oh, have any of y'all watched War for Cybertron? My dad and my cousin have the same birthday of July 26th. It's even more coincidental that it's his sister's daughter. Wow. I know they're doing the third part of War for Cybertron is going to be Beast Wars. Even weirder is that my cousin's father has a twin who has a son on the exact day as well. Wow. So my brother has 4 kids, and both him and all of his kids except for one are born on the 1st. So different months, like one's born, like my brother is born January 1st, and like 3 of his 4 kids are also born on the 1st, and the 4th one is born on the 2nd. Tell me that's not coincidental also. That's just crazy. He was born on the 1st. 3 of his kids are born on the 1st, and 1 was born on the 2nd. To me, that's crazy coincidence. I gotta get, hold on. I'm good to go. Is there an honorary silver star? Moonbeam. You know what? You were first in the stream today, right? You deserve a silver star, man. I'm going to give you a silver star. You were the first one in the stream. And it's not just because today you were the first one in the stream. If I'm not mistaken, you were even in the stream I didn't even have 2 weeks ago. So you were in the stream first last week. See, I keep track of this stuff. You were in the stream first last week. You were in the stream first this week. And 2 weeks ago, when I didn't have the stream because it was raining, you messaged me and told me you were waiting to get into the stream, but I wasn't having it because it rained. So you would have been in it for 3 times. So because of that, and because you're so loyal, I'm gonna give you a silver star tonight. All right, how's that sound? So let me put one over here. There you go. So you now have a silver star. Welcome to tonight's Silver Star Club. There you go. I know I probably gave you one at the beginning of the show, but anyway, how do you feel about the Michael Bay Transformers? For what it is, it's okay. I don't like how they call the term Bay in it. What is it? Bayverse. I don't like how they bait them out where they just look clunky, or not clunky. They look just kind of like these weird robots. I really like the bulky kind of G1 cool looking Transformers we had in the 80s. That's what I don't like about it. And that's why I liked Bumblebee. For the fact that at the beginning of Bumblebee, they had the G1 Transformers. And I'm not the only one who loved that. Real Transformers fans really loved that. And that's what we wanted. That's what we were hoping for the Michael Bay films. We didn't get. We were disappointed we didn't get. But it was what we got. And it was all we got. So we had to deal with it. And that's kind of, how it is. Wow, nice. Too bad Ghost Dad just stole it. He didn't steal it. And that's a gold star. That's not even a silver star. Nermy. I like the Bumblebee one. Yeah, me too. I like the Bumblebee one as well. His DM gets a gold star. Oh, yeah. The DM. My DM gets a gold star. What's up, Dan the Man? Dan the Man Moran. You going to bed, Moonbeam? Is it bedtime? Moonbeam got his star, and then he takes off. Nah, I'm kidding. You go to bed, man. Go get some sleep. What time is it? It's oh yeah, it's almost 11:30. It's about time for me to shut down and get on. Who's your mother and what in the world? Who's your mother and why? Who are you talking to? The Bayham. 3 Transformers are okay, but Bumblebee was better than all 5. Bayham 3 was okay. I'm going to be honest, man. After 1, I just wasn't happy with them. I liked 1 just for the factor of getting to see a live action Transformers movie. But I'm going to be honest. I was crazy to see 1. I was like first in line kind of thing. And whenever 2 came out, I didn't even rush to the theater to go see it. That's how turned off I was to that style of Transformer. I mean, it really upset me that they didn't even stick with the G1 Transformer look. I'm still pissed about it, man. I'm still a little pissed about it. Heard they're making a Beast War movie. I haven't heard that yet. I mean, I know that there's one that's going to be part of the War for Cybertron. I watched all of them. Me too. I did. I'm not gonna lie. I watched them all. I watched them all. I mean, and that one that had the ghetto Autobots, man, that was just. I mean, that was like an embarrassment to black people. That's downgrading and degrading to do that. I mean, the way they just aggravates the crap out of me, man. They messed up Soundwave. Yeah, they messed up all of them. They even messed up Optimus. I mean, the one thing I liked about the sizes that they used for the Transformers, I really liked that. I thought the size that they made them was good. I mean, because it was realistic to the size of a Diesel. Optimus Prime, he's a Diesel, and he, I hate that his trailer disappears and it's never there. I would love to see Optimus's trailer open up. Oh my God, that would be amazing. But, you know, they ruined my favorite Decepticon, Starscream. Starscream was an abomination, man. That little bitty head and just the big old bulky body, and was awesome seeing the Cybertron scene in Bumblebee. Yes, Jace, it was crazy good. I loved it. I love Soundwave in that. Oh my god, Soundwave looked so good in Bumblebee. Yeah, that was the only thing right about it, Bond. That was the only thing. They used his voice, so I was happy with that. Peter Cullen. I got to see, who's the guy who does Megatron? Oh my god, he does so many voices. I'm embarrassed to not even remember it off the top of my head. Anyway, I saw Peter Cullen and him at a Comic-Con. It was their first Comic-Con together. And they both talked in their Transformers voices. Frank Welker. Yeah, they both talked in their Transformers voices at the Comic-Con. It was crazy awesome. 2 words, Megan Fox. I loved Megan Fox. I thought she was gorgeous in that movie. I actually liked Shia LaBeouf in the movie. You didn't like it, Dan? I think he in Megatron. What's your dude? So Russell, I feel like that you're watching someone else's stream but typing in my stream. I swear, it seems like I have no idea what you're talking about. What's your favorite exercises and why? Are you talking to me, man? Are you talking to me, man? My favorite exercise is lifting 12-ounce beers, and why? Because I like the taste of beer. I hope Cullen did the one shall stand, one shall fall line. One shall stand, one shall fall. She was clickbait, dude. She was some good clickbait. Reboot movies, Transformers, Ninja Turtles, and He-Man. I can't wait for He-Man, dude. He was alright, I guess. Yeah, I mean, he's an acquired taste, but I actually like Shia LaBeouf in that. I thought he was pretty fun. The Thigh Master. I do not have a Thigh Master. Sip, sip. The DVD movie came with a comic book. Oh, neat. That's cool. Was it a copy of like one of the old one-offs or something? That's the only good thing about the Bay movies is they got Peter Cullen to reprise himself as Optimus. I'm talking about The Secret of the Ooze, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I like that movie. Go Ninja, go Ninja, go. Go Ninja, go Ninja, go. Vanilla Ice, man. We love some Vanilla Ice. Vanilla Ice. Crazy. Has his own TV show. Renovating houses. Ain't so bad, right? The dude knew how to make money. I mean, he picked a good business to go into to make some good money. I mean, in my opinion, anyway. Oh, wow. The Secret of the Ooze. You know what's funny is Ghostbusters had the same ooze, didn't it? Except it was the sewer full of ectoplasm. Prequel comic book to the Bumblebee movie. Oh, okay. That's cool. I want to get the comic book for Bill and Ted. So there's a Bill and Ted prequel comic book that's supposed to be a prequel to, I think, the original Bill and Ted, if I'm not mistaken. Or it might be a prequel to the movie. I don't know. But I really want it. I never liked Vanilla. I never liked Vanilla Ice. Ah. Yeah, he was acquired taste, I guess. I mean, I like Ice Ice Baby, and I I watched Cold as Ice. I remember watching Cold as Ice because I liked motorcycles as a kid. I loved Top Gun because Tom Cruise rode a motorcycle. I like Cold as Ice because Vanilla Ice rode a motorcycle. I loved BMX bicycles. I was into all that, man. The Ninja Rap. Did you know that Big Daddy Cool Diesel is Super Shredder in Secret of the Ooze? Nope, I didn't know that. Have you seen the new Ghostbusters trailer? It actually gave me chills. New as in how long? How long ago? Because I've seen the Ghostbusters trailer, man. I cannot wait for that to come out. And you know it's crazy? There's not any news about it lately. I mean, it's been nil. And I kind of get it because, you know, they don't know when it's going to be able to come to theaters, which, dude, I hope it does come to theaters. I hope it doesn't go straight to video. Kevin Nash was the Super Shredder. Oh, wow. Daredevil is connected to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Interesting. Have you seen Rescue Bots and the Rescue Bots Academy? No, Michael. No, I haven't watched that. I haven't watched it. Who's your favorite songs and why? Russell, who's your favorite songs and why? I want to ask you that. Tell me who your favorite songs is and why. Ninja Turtles x Batman was a good comic. And the Swede and the Punisher. As much as I am a fan of like all kinds of different retro stuff, man, every once in a while you guys talk about stuff that I've just never seen. Like I haven't seen the Ninja Turtles Batman thing. I knew about it, but I haven't seen it. AMC in some locations is opening their theaters on the 20th. The theater near me, there's a theater, AMC theater near me. It's going to open on the 27th. And I heard the opening day on the 20th, they're going to be doing what, like 15-cent movies? So for 15 cents, you can go to the movies. Have you seen the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Power Rangers crossover comic? No. I didn't even know about that one. Possible late 21, most likely. Oh my God. With the side striped shirt and white blonde hair. See, Will knows. Will knows that I haven't seen that. I really need to get back on watching my animated superhero cartoons, just so I can get caught up, because I heard there's so many really good animated superhero cartoons, like with all the new DC movies that are out and the Marvel animated movies and stuff. I really need to get caught up. How old of a movie playing? How old are movies playing at AMC? I know they're going to be playing a lot of older stuff. I think Back to the Future and what else? I can't remember, but I know they're going to be playing a lot of older movies. I think Grease even. There's going to be a ton of older stuff because there's not really a lot of new stuff out right now. I know Tenet's going to be coming out pretty soon. Where do they have it playing? No, I think that's on video. I can't show. You can, yeah, you can. I just won't watch it. You can show it in the Discord, Will. Yeah, 15 cents AMC movies, and you get it free COVID. Wow, 15 cents and free COVID. The Ninja Turtles Batman crossover was good. Yeah, I really want to read that, but I just didn't want to pay for it. We'll pick a day when he's not around. Man, I kind of show up unannounced all the time. I was on last night, and man, I was watching movies late in the night with you. Oh my God, I was up late watching that stuff. Christopher Nolan rocks. Tom Jane was the vegan pair on Scott Pilgrim versus the World. I like the movie style in Scott Pilgrim versus the World. I think that was really cool. A while back at my mall, I bought T2 comic books for a low price. Oh, your mall had like a comic book section or something? The Ninja Turtles take on Ra's al Ghul. Oh, that's cool. That's kind of neat. That's a neat way of doing it. That would be kind of neat. Thanks for subscribing, Ray. Man, I think in the stream tonight, tonight, we've gotten like 4 or 5 subscribers just during the stream tonight. Ray, welcome to the stream. Thanks for subscribing. It was a nice ending. Anybody watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? Bond servant for Jesus. So here's the problem with Agents for S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm behind on my fandom. So I can't watch it because I'm not caught up on the other superhero shows that are part of that universe. So all because of that, I can't watch it right now because I watch everything in order. But yeah, I want to watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. He's spoiling the movie. Them's 1920 movie prices. That's exactly why they were doing that. They're having a thing where they're doing a throwback of the movie prices. Let's see. Tom, Jane, Brie Larson, and Brandon Ruth were all in Scott Pilgrim versus the World. Brie Larson, man, I forgot. Nintendo 64 of. Hey, welcome to the stream. I like your name. I love me some Nintendo. Is it old movies or new movies for that price? You know, I don't know. I think it's just any movie that you want to see, but it's only on that day. So I think it's only on the 20th. Didn't answer any questions, but I had fun watching. Great trivia night. Good night, Retro, and everyone else. Desiree, thank you for coming in stream. We had a good time. Walmart is doing a drive-in. Yeah, I heard that too. I heard that Walmart is going to be doing drive-ins. Have you seen Stargirl and did you like it? I have not watched Stargirl. I mean, some of these guys on here might have, but again, Stargirl is like further down the line and I got to get caught up before I can watch that. I watch all of those shows in order, so I am so far behind. I'm on the Arrowverse right now, and I'm on like season 2 of the Arrow. That's as far as I've gotten. And I know later in the Arrow, the Flash comes in, so then I got to start watching the Flash and the Arrow back and forth to keep up with that storyline. Just go to the drive-ins; it's much safer. Yeah. Which is really cool that Walmart is going to be doing drive-ins. I think that's neat that they're going to be doing that. And dude, when we start getting into September, October, I mean, just think about this, guys. Once the people with the flu symptoms start popping up, you're going to have a lot more people going to the hospital because every time anybody gets any kind of sickness, they're going to think it's COVID, even if it's only the flu. And when I say only the flu is a big deal. But compared to COVID, it has a lower death rate. But they both have a lot of the same symptoms, at least early on. So people are going to have the flu. They're going to think that they have COVID. They're all going to go to the hospital. The hospitals are going to get overrun. And we're going to be back in the same situation we were in March. So just plan for that, guys, in September. Just be ready. Have I watched any of Gotham? No, I haven't watched any of Gotham. More lockdowns. Yep. I know, man. It's going to... In that scenario I just told you guys, that's how it's going to play out, man. I watched all of Gotham. Or you did. All Canada Walmarts have just announced you can enter without a mask. Is that the same in the States? Nope. I know at my Walmart you have to have a mask on. I have. It was slow, but hey, I got a question for you guys. It's kind of a personal question. Have any of you guys had COVID? Has anybody here who, there's 17 people here in the stream. Has anybody here in the stream gotten COVID? What's up, Upper Cock-U-Gen 91? Walmart wants masks. Yeah. I missed my local drive-in. Stupid mistakes. They destroyed it back in the 90s. We have a drive-in probably about 30, 45 minutes down the road from me. And they closed it, but I heard they're opening it back up. They might have already opened it back up. I haven't been tested. I don't have it that I know of. Soda, yeah. Yeah. I was just kind of curious if any of you guys, just out of curiosity. I personally have lost 2 people to it. 2 friends of mine have died from COVID-19. One of them was a very close friend, and one of them was an acquaintance. And they were both obese, and they both had like pre-existing conditions that made them susceptible to different issues with it. One of them was at home and made a tweet just hours before I got the news that he had passed away. So he was tweeting something on Twitter, or maybe, no, it was Facebook. I'm sorry. On Facebook. And the guy, the next morning I heard the news that he had passed away. I work with 2 people that had it. I work on a base, so they control it, I guess, better here. Yeah. Well, the bases have locked down to where they're only allowing military personnel, and you have to have like good reason to be on there, like to work there. And I think, I'm not positive, but I think even civilians that are like retired are either controlled entry or something along those lines, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. You need to start watching Pennyworth. I've heard that. I've heard Pennyworth is something to watch. My dad's cousin had it and he died of it. Oh, man. Michael had it, but thankfully made it through okay. My grandpa died 3 weeks ago. Man. Yeah. See, I mean, luckily none of you guys have had it, man. I'm glad. I'm very happy for you. I'm very glad that you guys are all well. But yeah, it seems like a lot of us know someone who knows someone. It's almost like that living in New York 9/11 thing, man, where you either like had recently been in the towers, or you knew somebody who died that was in the towers. I mean, if you're from New York, you know what I'm talking about. Do I watch America's Got Talent? No, I don't. I mean, I used to a lot, but I haven't really watched it in a while. I haven't watched it in a pretty good long while, actually. The COVID is in the tests. Epics. Yeah, Epics. That's kind of like Stars and HBO, right? My wife and I are constantly around it. Thankfully, we never got it. Always wear PPE. Yeah. Be safe, man. Be safe. I wear a mask every time I go outside. My mom passed in March because of it. I couldn't say goodbye to her. Man. That's rough. I lost my mom in 2016 at the hospital. I was there when she died, and it's rough. I mean, losing a sibling or your parents has got to be one of the hardest things to ever have to deal with in your life. Numbers are going down in South Texas. That's good. I'm actually kind of surprised at that, though. I'm in Louisiana. Louisiana. Good. Yeah, the nurses are having a real time right now. I never wear a mask, nor will I get the vaccine. Huh. Why not, Steve? Are you really young? Dang. Yeah. Yeah, that's rough. The men in my family can't die. We're all cockroaches. My great-grandfather died at 107 in 2004. 107 years old. Oh my gosh. It's a ploy to bankrupt the country. I think there's two different things going on, Steve, man. I think that there is a lot of people that are trying to overplay COVID, but then I also think that it is a real thing. I mean, I personally have lost friends. I mean, these are just people that I know, like people that are in my close community that have died from COVID. I mean, that's kind of crazy to me. It sounds like, maybe I'm a little more, afraid of it because I have close friends that have died from it. You hear too many negative comments about the vaccine, and too many of them are very plausible. I wear a mask when I go out. Opportunists. Yes, there are opportunists. And there's opportunists in a lot of the situations that are going on right now. And that's always going to be like that. There's people that take opportunity to make money or make a situation, bend to their will. It's just how life is. I trust God in all things and knew this was a scam from its onset in February. Yeah, there's a lot of different opinions about it, but it's good to have those conversations. I mean, there's people that are extremely fearful about it. There's people kind of in my camp, which are like just being aware of it and being cautious, and making sure that I stay safe. And then there's people that kind of like you, Steve, that just believe it's a hoax. Don't believe any of the hype about it, and that's fine too. Everybody has their own opinion on it, but it is what it is. I love it too, I guess, too. And it was a week or a couple of weeks before they were revealed. What is that from? I get in the middle of these conversations some of you guys are having. RC want to be YouTube friends. We are YouTube friends. Me and my husband wear our masks for the sake of our young son. Even if we think we'll be safe, we'd rather not take the risk. I hear a lot of people get depression, but it's weird to me because I'm used to being at home. Yeah, hey, you know what? There's a lot of people that have already worked from home, but now there's millions more that are working from home. So one thing that's came out of this COVID thing that probably wouldn't have happened for another 10 to 20 years is, the push to allow people to work from home, because there was really no catalyst to get that going, and it was just going to organically happen. But this actually kind of pushed the envelope and forced people to get in the camp of allowing their employees to work from home. And it's giving a lot of companies the ability to test it out, test the model. So, I mean, it's not such a bad thing, I think. Do I buy Zoids? No. Oh, does anybody know who this is singing? If you can hear it in the background anyway. Awesome 80s. I won a giant Zork when the, or what, Zerk? What is that? I wanted a giant Zerk when the Zoids were released in 1983. Yeah, I didn't collect Zoids. What's your favorite movie and why? Actually a question that it's kind of relevant. My favorite movie and why. I kind of keep going back and forth on this one. So I always like to tell people it's Tombstone, but that's just, I think that's my favorite Western movie. And then I like to tell people that it's Goonies because that's my favorite adventure movie. And then I really, really like to tell people that it's Back to the Future because that's the greatest movie of all time. So to answer your question, the greatest movie of all time depends on what the real question is. If it's just the best, it's got to be Back to the Future. If it's a Western, it's got to be Tombstone. And if it's an adventure movie, well, it could be Raiders of the Lost Ark. But for me, it's got to be Goonies. So hopefully that kind of answers your question. My favorite is The Never-Ending Story. Beautifully made movie. Wonderful storytelling. Phenomenal movie. I love that movie. I love The Never-Ending Story. So Bond Servant, man, you're like, mwah, right there. Love The Never-Ending Story. Tombstone is in my top 3. Yeah. Those are all good picks, man. Tombstone, Raiders of the Lost Ark, and Matrix. So, I mean, I kind of like, you see what I did earlier? I kind of broke it up into different categories. So, you know, would you say the Matrix one is your like favorite movie of all time? Or is it your favorite sci-fi movie? And Raiders of the Lost Ark, is that your favorite of all time? Or is that your favorite adventure movie? And then Tombstone, I'm assuming is definitely your favorite Western. Blessed. And yourself? Yeah, I'm blessed. Thank you. My favorite movie is The Room, starring Tom Wiseau. Hey, I have never seen that. And there's a lot of hype around that movie. I don't care if people like dog on it or whatever. Like, that guy Tom Wiseau or whatever, I mean, he's like always all over the internet memes and stuff. So there's something to that movie. I mean, I haven't seen it yet, but the OG Transformers movie and Jurassic Park. So, you know, Transformers just had their anniversary, the movie, and Jurassic Park. So Transformers movie is probably your all-time favorite animated movie. So MB, I'm gonna tell you, I love the Transformers movie, but for me, my favorite animated movie of all times, right now at least, I mean, from all the ones that I've seen, which I've told y'all that I'm only up to like, you know, 13 animated movies all the way up to the like 90s, is Dark Knight Returns, man. Dude, Dark Knight Returns is a sweet ass animated movie. It's crazy good. If y'all haven't seen Batman's The Dark Knight Returns, y'all are missing out. Hey, thanks for subscribing, Mark. Mark Armstrong. Isn't Mark Armstrong a WWF wrestler? Anyway. Krull, Jurassic Park, Star Wars, and Return of the Jedi. So science fiction, Krull. Adventure, Jurassic Park. Well, I think Krull and Star Wars are both. So you must be saying Return of the Jedi is your favorite movie of all time. Jurassic Park Pogs. Oh my god, that sounds so familiar. Yep, 35th anniversary. Time for me to go to bed. I have to go to sleep. All right, DJ. Hey, thanks for hanging out. And by the way, I do like your new name for your channel, DJ's Retro Arcade. I think that's really good. I like that. That's a cool name. What is my favorite? Okay, come on, Russell. Now you're trolling me, dude. What's your favorite dance studio and why? Are you a bot? Is that even a thing? Can there be bots in this channel? Russell. Russell, answer my question. Are you a bot? I need to know. Inquiring minds want to know. Total Recall, that's a good science fiction movie. Heck yeah, Celestial. That's a good one. Was the best short for me from Robot Carnival, the whole anime. Steep Out Deprive was the best short. Is that Robot? What is Robot Carnival? I don't know what Robot Carnival is. You're welcome. Crawl. Oh, so Dan Moran, the man, is building a crawl glaive. I know this because I've seen pictures of it. Actually, no, I've seen it in person. For being my age, watching Jurassic Park was insane on the big screen. Yeah, I did see Jurassic Park on the big screen. I like Starlight Angel on that. Oh, Robot Carnival's the anime. Yeah, Nermi, we've talked about this. I haven't really gotten into anime yet. I've watched a few anime, but I just haven't really gotten big into it yet. I kind of want to. I have this like in my heart. I'm like, oh, I want to nerd out on some anime so bad. But part of it's I just don't have time for it. All my favorite movies come from my childhood. May not be the best, but they are my favorites because they help shape different parts of my personality. Yeah, Michelle, I think that's totally right. I think there are tons of movies like that from our childhood that we can go back and watch and we're like, God, this isn't that good. But we still love watching it. And I'll give you an example. I don't know if Will's still in the room. Me and him recently in Discord watched No Retreat, No Surrender. And that is the first movie that Jean-Claude Van Damme was in. And man, I got a lot of my ninja interests. And I was actually like in my garage, I've actually made a room that I could practice my ninja skills. Like in my love for ninjas, not entirely started from that movie, but it was a really big contributing factor in me loving, like the ninja stuff. Remember, Will, we were watching No Retreat. I think you were in there. Hell, you might have been the one that was showing it. I don't remember. But we were watching No Retreat, No Surrender. And dude, I love that movie. And it doesn't hold up very well. But it's still one of my favorite movies. I mean, I could say I have a list of 100 favorite movies. I mean, I'm going to say favorite movie for a lot of movies. But, they all have an important thing about them that I love so much and that reminds me of my childhood. Just like you're saying, Michelle, you're exactly right. They might not be the greatest movies of all time, but to us, they're important and they have a very important factor to them that, draws us back to them. American Ninja. Yeah, that one was recent. Enemy World Order podcast. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Yeah, I haven't heard of that one. Milo and Otis is maybe the first movie that I can remember watching. It's silly to watch now, but pugs are still my favorite dogs to this day because of it. See? You are such a ninja. Thank you. Thank you. They use to show that back a lot on HBO. There's a Christmas movie. This is crazy. So, do y'all remember Rich Little? Do y'all know who Rich Little is? So Rich Little did a Christmas Story back in it might have been the 70s or 80s. And I love to watch that every year. Well, I don't watch it every year. I'm not going to lie. I don't watch it every year. But I love to watch it as much as I remember to watch it during the holidays. Just because I loved it as a kid. And Rich Little's Christmas special or Rich Little's A Christmas Story, for me, that was like the pivotal, like most important A Christmas Story version ever as a kid. And it's just, and I love A Christmas Story, but for some reason, Rich Little's Christmas is like so important to me. The Ninja Robots and Ducks. I would need some examples because I can't really think of any ninja robots. Ninja robots. My 3 Christmas movies are Trading Places, Coming to America, and A Christmas Story. Dude, those are all really great. I love all 3 of those. Evidently, you like Eddie Murphy a lot too, which he's one of my favorite actors. A major award. I remember Rich Little as A Christmas Carol. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. It was funny as well. Yeah, it was funny. The Fly was awesome, and The Fly 2 with Eric Stoltz was maybe even better. That's a good one. That's what we ought to watch in Discord. Will, take note, dude. We need to watch The Fly and The Fly 2. The actor who played Ralphie is in Iron Man and Spider-Man, and he's in Elf. The actor who played Ralphie is in Elf. Noted. Thank you, Will. My girl wants to party all the time. Party all the time. Party all the time. Yep. That's his song, right? Isn't that Eddie Murphy song? And you know what? I did not know that until recently. Like, probably the last, I don't know, like 8-10 years. I don't remember when I found out. But I was like, holy smokes. I didn't know Eddie Murphy sang that song. I love that song. What's your age group for the lady? Sorry, guys. Didn't mean to yell so loud. What's your age group for the ladies and why? Oh, dude, you are like bot territory for sure, man. What's your age group for the ladies and why? That's funny. That was funny. Dude, I know Steve, man. Don't give me a hard time about it. I did not, for some reason, I did not know that Eddie Murphy sang that song. I don't know. I don't know what it was. That movie scared me to death. What movie? Russell Harris. Come on, man. What's your age group for the ladies? My age group keeps getting older, man. Like 30s to 40s. I'm into the 30s to 40s. I reported Russell, definitely a bot. Yeah. Dude, that was a funny question, though. What's your age group for the ladies? I've been freaking having discussions with Russell Harris for, the last hour or however long he's been in here. That's so funny. I liked his Eddie Murphy Raw. Raw and Delirious are both good, man. Raw's better than Delirious, but both of them are extremely funny. Gotta love leather pants. The Fly. Oh, yeah, The Fly. Yeah, The Fly was scary. How old is R? How old is R? The Fly scared me as a kid. Yep. What do you mean, Dan? How old is R? Oh, here. Okay. You know what? Oh, that would be a cool video to make. I could do a video about like my top 3 of each genre. That would be cool. Be like 12 videos, or maybe it'd probably be like. I mean, I don't mean 12 videos. I mean like probably like 15 movies. I could do like 5 categories. Eddie Murphy even had a video for that song. That's how I found out about it. It was on YouTube. The Vincent Price version of The Fly. I actually watched that. The Fly scared me as a kid. Jeff Goldblum has come a long way from his Fly to selling apartments. Yeah, I don't think he's as... I mean, the millennials love him, but... I don't know. How about a best and worst video? Like, best and worst video? Best and worst... oh, okay. Like, here's the best, and then here's the worst movies that in my opinion... Yeah. It'd have to be stuff that I've seen, though. I don't want to do one on just stuff that everybody else has seen. It'd have to be stuff that I've seen that I'm like, WTF, how is that even a movie? You didn't answer me, Dan. I didn't know what you meant. R is older than S. What do y'all mean by that? I hate it when I'm like missing some of the conversation. He's probably the fly on the wall in those apartments. Attack of the Killer Clowns from Mars. Very dumb movie. I don't know. I kind of like Attack of the Killer Clowns. I would really have to go way deep into my memory banks to try to figure out what movies out there are really bad. I mean, I'm sure I can think of some, but I'll have to like... I'd almost have to like look at a list of like 80s and 90s movies, you know, like just to get their names and then go through them and see which ones I've seen and then be like, oh yeah, that one really, really sucked. Or because I've seen so many bad movies that it's hard to really think of what would be the worst. Oh, it would be neat to do a list of overrated ones, like some that that a lot of people like that I think are not that good. How old is R? R is older alphabetically than S. Oh my god. Get on the ball, RC. Dude, I'm still like, what the... This is the kind of stuff that keeps me up at night, guys. Like, after the stream's over, I go back in my mind and I'm like, what the hell were they talking about? What do you mean, how old is R? Like, this... R must be the 30s or 40s. Yeah, R. Oh my god. No joke. This is kind of stuff that drives me nuts. All right, how about Lost Boys? I like Lost Boys. It ain't RC code, man. If it's RC code, I don't speak it because I have no idea what you're talking about. That's funny. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Ugh. It was just Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Yeah. But I knew what he meant. Steve, sometimes you got to read between the lines, man. We are overloading him. Dude, you're not overloading me. I'm just... It doesn't make sense. Dan, I don't know what the hell you were saying, man. How old is R? Crunchy code. Right, Steve. 1998 Godzilla. Avengers, Avatar, and Titanic are the highest grossing movies in history. Avengers is it in-game? Which Avengers? Because I think it's one of the Avengers, like in-game, I think. Crunchyroll. Tremors. You know they're making a Tremors 7? Yeah, guys. They're making a Tremors 7. And it's already been filmed. So it's probably going to come out in a couple years. Knight Rider. You know what? You were saying Knight Rider earlier tonight. And I was like, what the heck do you mean by Knight Rider? These got to be canned questions. All right. Russell. Answer now or forever hold your peace. You guys want to see us go from 16 viewers down to 15? Ooh, hey, Will, are you still here? You want to do me the honors, dude? I don't know if you're still in here. I was gonna let Will block him. Oh, can you report and remove Russell Harris? We're already at 15. Oh, we were at 16 a second ago. Will's like, are you sure you didn't mean to say Steve? I love Steve, man. Leave him alone. No, Russell Harris. Can you kick him? I was giving you a chance to do it before I do it. That was funny though. Didn't you mean Steve? Is Hasselhoff going to do Knight Rider? Hasselhoff is going to be in the new Knight Rider. Whether he's going to be an actor in it or if he's just going to be a part of the creative process, that I don't know. But the wretch of power. The wrench. That's still funny. All right, I'm about to do it. Message deleted. No, I wanted him kicked. All right, I'll do it. Oh, okay. It didn't kick him. Oh, you can't kick him. Okay, you can hide him. Hide the user on this channel. There you go. I guess I can't stop people from watching, which I guess is kind of a good thing. But he's a bot. Russell Harris is a bot. Oh, you know he will be active in it. Russell is being wiped from existence. Yes. There should be a new Knight Rider and the David Hasselhoff can be the car. Oh my God. Have you seen, oh my God, what is it? Kung Fury? If you, okay. This is a school assignment, guys. If you have not seen Kung Fury, you got to go watch it. Kung Fury it's about, I think it's like 40 minutes long. You can watch it free on YouTube, and they are making a full-length feature movie. It's a sequel based on Kung Fury. If you have not seen Kung Fury, you must go watch it. You have to go watch it. They have the Hoff 2000 in it. And just like they were saying on here, David Hasselhoff is the car in Kung Fury. And it's great. It is phenomenal. Kit fell apart doing a 360. Yeah, I've seen Kung Fu Hustle. No, you need to watch Kung Fury. K-U-N-G. Kung, like Kung Fu. Kung Fury. Yes. Must watch. Matter of fact, I can't believe we haven't done a Discord on it. Oh my God. Will, man, slap me. Because Kung Fury is must-watch TV. Yeah, it's a little movie short, if you want to call it that. Oh my God. Oh no, you can just stream it straight through YouTube, so you don't even gotta download it or anything. But yeah, go on YouTube and look up Kung Fury, and you gotta watch it. Oh my God. Make it so. Yeah, Bond Servant, we need to watch that. Oh my God, I've been on here 3.5 hours almost. All right, guys, it is about that time. I need to go ahead and break the stream down. Yeah, after the stream, yep, we're going to go ahead and shut this bad boy down. It's getting to be my bedtime. I didn't realize that I had been on here for 3.5 hours. Just been having fun. Kung Fu Hustle is fantastic. Even though it's meant to be a comedy, it's such a good and serious plot, and the fight scenes were great. Yeah, Kung Fu Hustle, I remember that one. Yeah, it was a helicopter. Airwolf was a good show, man. They stole it was a prototype helicopter that was like a war machine helicopter. They stole it to fight crime. Anyway, all right, it is 3:20. I'm gonna roll through here and say bye bye to all you guys real quick. So we got Newfie, Steve, MB, Celestial, Bondservant, Will, Michelle, Michael Virgo, Dark Void. Let's see who else. Is there anybody else left in here? That's Dan Moran. He's still in here. Plot Lives Matter. Hopefully I'm not missing anybody. Michelle. Russell Harris. His butt's still in here, I think. Will Lightburn. Will, man. He should definitely be a Star Wars character. That name just sounds like a Star Wars character. I think I pretty much got everybody who's hanging out in here right now. Yep. That's about it. I've gone back pretty far. Anyway. Good night, everybody. Had a really, really good time tonight. This was really fun. We will be back next week, and you know we'll have some kind of new trivia. Might be 80s, might be 90s. I'm not sure. I know a bunch of you guys have been wanting me to do some wrestling trivia. I've been writing down a few wrestling questions, so I just got a whole bunch more I need to write down. But yeah, next Friday we'll all get back together and hang out and have a good time. So anyways, I will catch you guys on the flip side. And remember, if it ain't retro, it ain't worth watching.